Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jim Lorenzen Field here in Lamars for the homecoming matchup between the Gehlen Catholic Jays and the Generals of Sibley-Ocheyeden. I wanted to start tonight's broadcast by saying that I wanted to apologize for my words and actions during the broadcast between Gehlen Catholic and Woodbury Central a couple weeks ago. I let my emotions and my competitiveness get the best of me for a stretch, and I understand that officiating is a difficult job and it is a thankless job, and they should be commended for their efforts. That being said, we will be right back with a pregame for this game. After a word from our sponsors, you're watching Floor Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's. General contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
And we're back here. Jim Lorenzen Field, Lamar's. Gorgeous night for homecoming. Got super lucky on the weather. Let's check what it is. Currently it says it's 70 degrees. A little 8-mile-an-hour wind out of the east, southeast. So that is what, from right to left as we're looking at the field? East? No, so that's in the west. So it's blowing right, left to right. I don't know. I never know how to read the wind on these. Anyways, we'll get back to the game.
The flag is not blowing. The flag is just hanging there.
So with how much Gehlen throws the football, the wind will not be an issue for them for sure. Anyways, back to tonight's game. This game is going to have humongous implications on the Class A District 1 playoff picture because the Jays are currently in first with a 4-1 record, 3-0 in the district, and the Generals are currently tied for second at 3-2 overall, 3-1 in the district, with several teams already having 3 losses in the district. Both of these teams are basically guaranteed a playoff spot at this point. But this game's going to be huge in terms of seeding implication. The Jays could, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but they could be very nicely in the driver's seat for the district championship if they can hold on to this one tonight. And if
General's got nothing to lose.
Nope.
They're going to be going all out, I'm sure, wanting to spoil Gehlen's homecoming fun and possibly take away that first place spot.
Absolutely. They could, with how the night shakes out in the district, they could finish today anywhere from 1 to 4 in the placing right now. So the Generals have a lot to play for also. It's not like they're just already out of it and they're just here going through the motions. They've got a pretty solid team on their side too. We will go over the stats to this point in the season. We will start with the Generals of Sibley-Ocheyeden. Their quarterback, Kane Julius, is 52 of 120 for 43% on the year, 815 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Their leading rushers are Hunter Kaufman, 59 carries, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. Their quarterback, Kane Julius, is their leading rusher in terms of yardage. He has 49 carries for 344 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Dawson Byer also carries the ball quite a bit. He has 44 carries for 180 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, they have Tanner Grease, who has 17 catches and 2 touchdowns for 224 yards. And they have Dawson Krakis, 14 receptions for 333 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they're fairly balanced. They have 8 rushing touchdowns and 7 receiving touchdowns on the year. So pretty balanced offense there for the Generals. Coming back to the Jays, we have our quarterback, Cole McCarty, 31 of 54, 57% completion, 426 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Rushing, we have Cale Pearson, who has 98 carries for 795 yards and 12 touchdowns, followed by Cole McCarty, 59 carries, 411 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then Jake Bogan has 18 carries for 117 yards and a touchdown. Receiving for the Jays, leading in receptions is Dylan Pecos. He has 12 for 197. Followed by Jake Bogan, has 7 catches for 61 yards. The lone receiving touchdown on the year was with Brant Klein. He has 3 receptions for 44 yards. And another key receiver for the Jays offense is Landon Knipe. He has 5 catches, 84 yards. He's been kind of the, for lack of a better term, deep threat for their offense at this point. When they need a big pass play, they kind of look toward Knipe. So, yeah, it's going to be a matchup between a balanced offense for the Generals and a semi-run-heavy offense for the Jays. And I don't know, this game, kind of like most games, is going to come down to keeping care of the ball, taking care of the ball, turnovers, and penalties, I think. So
yeah. The Jays came up against a team similar to this stat-wise last week at Akron. Akron had a very balanced attack, both running and passing.
And their quarterback was their central cog, kind of.
The Jays' defense, though, kept him under pressure and kind of shut down that pass game.
Oh, yeah, once they kind of figured out what they were trying to do, definitely was helpful with the second half adjustment, that they got a good look, saw what they wanted to do to fix their defense, and then they kind of put the hammer down in the second half. We got Miss Lindsay Cruz down there getting the Marching Jays ready to go for the national anthem here.
They will be back in action. Well, they'll be in action for halftime tonight, but then they will be competing at state contest and Dutchman field competition in Orange City next weekend, I think, to conclude their marching season.
I think that is the last one.
I believe. Last week was Starfest. They ended up second, I think I heard. So congrats to them.
And nothing wrong with second place in something like that.
So we'll step away here for just a moment and be back for the national anthem. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Why do we have so many accounts?
Have you seen the brand?
And all from different banks?
Hi. If you move all of these accounts to Prime Bank, it'll make it easier to manage, leaving you more time for the things you enjoy.
But how'd you get in there?
Because at Prime Bank, we're family. With Prime Bank, get rewarded and earn more your way. Member FDIC.
We're back. Shout out to the delivery man who just brought up the chili and the ham sandwich from the tailgate.
Don't forget that cinnamon roll.
The cinnamon roll was pretty fire as well.
That was good.
So if you're planning on coming to I don't even know when they stop selling or distributing it. But if you're on your way and you're just listening to us to kill time until you get here, the tailgate was pretty good. So
Sponsored by American Bank, Perspective Insurance, and Total Motors of Lamar's.
I mean, yeah, if you like chili, I'm not a big bean guy, but it was not overly beany. So it was pretty good.
Free will donation, proceeds going to Galen's J Club.
Oh, it's beautiful outside.
Great
Sun's
football
going
weather.
down.
Really, we've had great weather all season so far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of excited for, like, sweatshirt weather.
We might get that by the end of the game.
But I brought pants, and I brought a coat for the game later, so we're all good. Currently in shorts, for those of you that were questioning what I'm talking about. I'm kind of a loose cannon at this point, just kind of riffing. But the colors are now on the field.
While we're waiting, I think we'll have time to run down. Like we mentioned, it is Gehlen Catholic's homecoming today, so we have homecoming court will be presented at halftime. We will mention them then, but I think we got time to quick do it now as well. Our homecoming queen is Rizea Sitzman, and the king is Cole McCarty. And it looks like we are ready for the presentation of colors, so we will step to that.
Well done by the Marching Jays. Love a good national anthem. Here come the Jays, riding a current 4-game win streak, 3 of which, like we have talked about already pregame, are in the district, which has currently given the Jays a lead in the district overall and has helped catapult them to a top 7 or so ranking in the state in Class A. So, yeah, Jays have got a good team this year, but cannot take anybody lightly because as we saw last time we had a home game, we took down the then number 1 team in the state. So anybody can lose any Friday.
And if you tuned in last week with Akron, that was a real close nail biter at half.
It was. The Jays jumped out to a nice 21-7 lead or so, and then they kind of sleptwalked through the second quarter, and everyone's kind of like, this could be a game, and then
made some adjustments, necessary adjustments at halftime, and took care of business.
Get the win, get out in a hostile environment. It was Akron Westfield's homecoming last weekend, so
the Generals are going to be receiving the opening kickoff.
Nice. They must want to get the ball and
get that offense out there right from the get-go.
Try to get the momentum going quickly and early. We're about 2 minutes from kickoff. We'll take one quick break, and then we'll be back for the start of the game. You're watching Floor Digital Solutions.
Places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. Where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us. Taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Tyler Meekma in Lamar's today.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
We're back. Kickoff. Ready to go. They don't want to wait the last minute, 12. We're ready to go. People want to hit some people. Let's go.
Excited for this matchup. Great turnout for the Jays. For homecoming crowd is fired up, ready to go.
Sibley-Ocheyeden's got a decent crowd for being as far away as they are. What's probably like an hour-ish? I don't know.
I believe that's what it was. We were up there last year. Historically, Sibley-Ocheyeden leads the series between the two. I think it was 3-2.
3-2, but the Jays have won the last two.
Last year, a 1-point victory up at Sibley.
It was 21-20, and then the last game before that was September 1st, 2017. Gehlen Catholic won it 44-16. They have number 6, I believe, back deep, Kane Julius, along with number 3, Dominic Marco. Dylan Pecos set to kick it away for the Jays. And the homecoming game is underway. Pecos kicks it to about the 25, fielded by an up man. Number 9 gets across the 30. Number 9, Hunter Kaufman, brings it up to about the 34-yard line, where the Generals will take over, 1st and 10. Jack Roberts credited with the tackle for the Jays. Julius is in the backfield with an I formation, kind of like a power I formation. Takes a snap, hands to the deep back, up the middle, gets across the 35, and is brought down at about the 38. Dominic Marco was the ball carrier there. Gain of about 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Come out in the power power I backfield again. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looks to throw, has a man out there. It's caught in Jay's territory, down to the 40. Was that Krakis? 84? It was Krakis. Catch of about 21. Big play for the Generals on their second offensive position. Goodness, on their second play. Coming up on 11 minutes to go. Generals have the I formation. Gets the snap, hands it to the up back, who's met after a couple yards. Number 2, Byer. Dawson Byer. Brought down for a short gain of about 2. Had a full head of steam, but he ran into a wall. I couldn't tell who it was. Brings up 2nd and 8. Compact I again. Takes a snap, hands to the deep back, who does not hit the hole overly hard and is brought down by a few Jays for a no gain.
Fought to keep going, but the Jays weren't going to let go of that grip on him.
Yeah, I think that was Byer again. Did not look like he had a whole lot of room to go anywhere, so he didn't really get a whole head of steam going right away. And running half speed into that JD line with some of those kids they got down there, you're not going to go very far. 10 minutes to go here, first quarter. 3rd and 8. They have a kind of a split back shotgun look. Do the Generals on this play. Gets the snap, rolls right. Looks like an option. Tries to cut it up himself and is brought down at the line of scrimmage by Cole McCarty, I believe. Yep, Cole McCarty is credited with the tackle there. Your homecoming king this year. Brings up 4th and 8, Generals. See if the Jays defense can get a stop or if the Generals are just going to punt it away. Good job there by the Jays defense after the big play to bow up. Get their defense off the field and get the ball back hopefully for the offense if all goes well on the punt. Snap is kind of high. The punter does a nice job to corral it and gets it away. Pearson lets it bounce, and it's going to take a Jay bounce. Yeah, just into the end zone. So the Jays will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. 8:58 remaining here, first quarter. Good job by the Jays defense, like I said, after the big pass play. Done a pretty good job so far of shutting the run down. Haven't really given up.
They gave up that one good pass play from the Generals, but
gave up, I think, like 6 yards on 4 carries. That's not too bad.
A little bit of the bend but don't break mentality there.
Absolutely. Jays come out in their 2-by-2 look with the pistol in the backfield. McCarty gets the snap and hands to Pearson, who goes up the middle, gets across the 20, bounces out to the right. He's across the 30, 40. He's got one man to beat. He stiff arms him and gets across the 50. Dominic Marco was the General there to stop the long touchdown, but that's a 31-yard carry for Pearson out of the gate. For the Jays, first play is a 1st down. That's got to feel good for the offensive line. They've been doing a great job to this point of the year of just making some little seams and some gaping seams that the running backs are able to get through. Sometimes get 6-7 yards without even being touched yet, and that's a very good recipe for success.
Even when he encountered contact, he does not want to be going down.
Kale runs hard. Trips to the far side. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself to the right, makes a move, gets inside the 40, and he's going to be gone for the touchdown. There are no flags on the play. Cole McCarty, 49 yards for the touchdown. And just like that, the Jays go 80 yards in 2 plays, and they have a lead on homecoming. Took them, 8:58. So it took them
not very long.
35 seconds? 45? 35 seconds? 45? 45 seconds? 45 seconds. Took the Jays 45 seconds in 2 plays. Sorry, quick math. I'm a little excited. Jays' run game to this point is looking pretty nice.
We've said before, if they get green grass in front of them.
Oh, yeah. They're hard to catch.
Cole and Kale are going to be tough to catch and bring down.
Cole saw the seam, and he hit it kicked it into fourth gear, and nobody caught him. Snap was good. Kick is up and good. So the Jays, 8:13 remaining here in the first quarter, lead it 7-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Floor Digital Solutions.
Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
The best and easiest men's shopping experience in Northwest Iowa. Measures in the middle of downtown Lamars. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m. Let's go Jays.
7-0 Jays. 8:13 remaining here, first quarter. I was talking to Coach Westoff pregame about you could feel a little tension down on the field, but it was like a positive tension where the kids were super focused, super locked in, excited to get up for this game. And after one possession for both teams, I think that came to fruition to this point. I think our thought was backed up for sure by the Jays' play to this point. Pecos kicks it away, fielded at the 5. Gets across the 10 to the 20, and is brought down at about the 20-yard line by a couple Jays over there. Generals will start their second possession of the game at their own 21-yard line. Quentin Johnson credited with the tackle there for the Jays on special team kick coverage. Generals come out with a pistol formation in the backfield with 2 receivers both sides. Julius gets the snap, drops back, looks left, throws it across the middle. Has a man who gets it at the 30, gets across the 35 to about the 40, 41 or so. There's Krakis again. Big kid out there for the Generals. Nice target for Julius to throw the ball to. Has 2 catches, and he's averaging about 20 yards so far. There's one thing that the Jays defense has yet to solve. Good thing they've only thrown it to him twice so far. I mean, it's early. We'll see.
I mean, if you're the Generals, why not keep going that route?
Yeah.
Till they can show they're going to stop you.
Trips to the far side for the Generals. Julius gets the ball, looks to swing it out, and does, but it's off the hands of number 2, Dawson Byer. It was a forward pass, so it's incomplete. No harm. Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's a Jay that was trying to get his hand on it.
Is that Mason Small's side? It looks like it. Kid's got height and long arms, so he's been very good at deflecting passes at the line lately. Trips again to the far side. 5 receivers this time for Julius. Looks to set up a screen, and the Jays cornerbacks out there sniff it out beautifully.
Loss of like 5.
Say the Generals came out looking like the late thousands Cherokee Braves out there. Shout out any of my fellow classmates may be listening. But the middle screen or the bubble screen that they tried ends up losing 3 yards, so it's 3rd and 13 for the Generals, coming up on 7 minutes to go here, first quarter. They have 2x2 with the pistol. Does Julius. Takes the snap, drops back, looks left, flings it over there. There is a tip by Jack Roberts, but there's a penalty on the play. Maybe interference. I'll say Roberts was there, and he deflected it to, I think that's Pearson playing safety right now, but there is a penalty on the play. Would be 4th and 13. Pass interference would be a killer. And the call is a hold on the defense. 10-yard penalty, I'm pretty sure, but it will be a first. There's still 3rd down. I think it's still third down.
Looks like it's third down.
So it's still third down, but it makes it 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 13. See if so the Jays have another chance to get off the field. The Generals come out with the spread 2-by-2 with a back in the backfield with Julius. Gets the snap, looks to throw to his right, has a man out there, and it is complete across the 40 to about, they tackle him at the 40. But he needed 3, and he got 13.
First down, Generals. 6:45 to go.
Landon Knipe credited with the tackle. I mean, to this point, the Generals' offense looks way better throwing the ball than it does running the ball.
They've only done, one run so far.
Yeah. Same spread look with the pistol. Julius gets the snap, looks down the middle, has a man out there, and it is complete at the 10 and into the end zone. Is that Krakis? It is. Number 84, Dawson Krakis with the 30-yard touchdown for the Generals, makes it 7-6. Looks like they're going to attempt the field goal to tie it. PAT to tie it. They're going to try to kick the ball through the goalposts. Running a man on late. They have a left-footed kicker. That's exciting. Don't see many of those. Snap is a little high, but it gets down, and the kick is no good. So with 6:25 to go, the Jays of Gehlen Catholic lead it 7-6. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Marcus Lumber's showroom offers you an experience like no other. So when you're thinking of replacing your windows, Marcus Lumber is sure to help add clarity for the decision best fit for your home. Featuring Thermotech premium windows, they will show you quality, energy-efficient options. Made in the upper Midwest, Thermotech knows a thing or two about the temperature extremes that we face. So expect more energy savings, more beauty, and more comfort with Marcus Lumber and Thermotech windows.
We're back. 6:25 to go here, first quarter. 7-6 Gehlen Catholic on the missed extra point by the Generals. We are shaping up to look like we're going to have a shootout here in the first half of the first quarter. Generals kick it away, and the Jays, Cale Pearson fields it at about the 17. He gets across the 25 to the 30. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. So the Jays will have pretty good starting field position for their second drive of the ball game. They mark him at the 34. See if the Jays' run game can keep its effectiveness. I mean, eventually they're going to have to lose the yards per carry average, because right now we're averaging 40 yards a carry. That ain't going to last. But if we can, we can
never know.
I mean, that'd be a heck of a day. Heck of a day. Jays have trips to the far side. McCarty gets the snap and rolls to his right and cuts it up at the 35, gets across the 40, lowers his shoulder at the 45, and gets out to the 47 for a gain of 13. I mean, yeah, the Jays' run game through 3 carries is looking pretty potent, to say the least.
3 runs, 3 first downs.
Yes.
Can't complain about that.
And like we just talked about their average, I mean, when a 13-yard carry kills your average by like 20 yards, that's tough. But you'll take 13 yards of carry any day. Any day. Jays have their spread pistol formation. McCarty takes the snap, hands to Pearson up the middle, gets met at the line of scrimmage, and they give him about a yard.
Maybe a yard.
For Cale Pearson.
Really hurt that average.
Oh, yeah, that's a killer. I mean, right there, Cale took his from 31 to 16. That's tough. $5:25 to go here, first quarter. Spread, look, Pearson to McCarty's left. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself up the middle, is rang around at the 50. They mark him just across the 50. They'll give him 3 there for McCarty. Brings up 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. I think those 2 big runs early woke the Generals' defense up a little bit, thinking, okay, we got to bring some energy here.
Right.
And they've done better on the second possession to this point than they did on the first possession, so good for them. Jays have the power pistol right look. 2 receivers near side. McCarty gets the snap, hands or fakes to Bogan, pitches to Pearson on the right, gets across the 50, across the 40, pushed out of bounds at the 30. Gain of about 19, needed 6, got 19. It's first down, Jay. That's a nice little wrinkle right there, triple option kind of look. Fake it to they mark him at the 28. All right, so instead of 19, he gets 21. All right. Boom, update my score sheet. I like that wrinkle.
Crowd was really getting into it, too.
They were. I like the wrinkle. Fake it to Bogan, who's a very potent running back himself, up the middle, and have that option look on the outside. Same formation, power pistol right. McCarty fakes it. Oh, and there's a counter to Pearson over the left. He gets across the 15. Nope, sorry, 25. Broke about 5 tackles to get 7 yards. 7 yards, yeah, 7 yards. That was a nice. See, they're deviating all this crazy stuff in the backfield right now.
It's not too often that he goes down with the first guy that meets him.
No, yeah. That was a nice tackle there by the Generals defense. Just under 4 to go here, first quarter. Jays have it 2nd and 5-ish at the 23, 22. They have their spread look. Pearson to McCarty's right, gets the snap, fakes to Pearson. McCarty keeps it himself up the middle. Gets across the 15 down to the 13. Gain of about 10 for McCarty. The Jays' run game to this point, pretty effective. Generals' defense, like I said, has done better on this possession, but the Jays still are marching themselves right down the field to almost the 10-yard line already. Jays come out in the tight spread look with the pistol backfield. McCarty gets the snap, hands it to Pearson over the left, gets inside the 10, runs through a man at the goal line and is into the end zone.
Touchdown, Jays.
No flags on the play. Jays score on a 13-yard carry by Pearson.
With 2:58 to go in the first, we've got our 3rd touchdown of the game.
And we might be in for a barn burner here, folks. I don't know what the school record for points in a game between both teams are, but we're on the way for 80. So let's see if Pecos can punch this one through for a 8-point lead for the Jays. Yeah, I don't know. When Pearson gets that head of steam going north and south, or I guess on this field east and west, like he just is a load. And you're not going to bring him down. Snap's good, holds good, kick is good. With 2:58 to go, Jays lead at 14-6. We'll be right back. You're watching Floor Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
There's our cheerleaders doing some push-ups for those points from the touchdown.
Shout out cheerleaders. Asked them pregame if they had done their arm circles to warm those shoulders up, and they gave me a kind of a sneer look that they're like, quit talking, and I'm like, okay, sorry I freaked out.
But we're hoping they'll have to do quite a few of those tonight.
Right. Jay's ready to kick it away with Dylan Pecos. Ball is in the air, and it is fielded at about the 10. Generals move it out across the 20, get to the 30. Oh, tries to bounce it outside to the left, stumbles.
Still going.
That stumble might have cost him a big return, but he gets it out to the 35. I'm pretty sure that's Kane Julius. Quarterback, running back, kick returner.
They have returned one this year, I think I saw on the stat sheet.
Kid's pretty solid. See if the Jays defense has made any adjustments to that general passing attack to this point.
I would guess if you're Sibley, that's what you're going with.
Right.
You got to lean into it because it's working. Why change it?
Exactly. Generals have trips to the far side. Julius gets the snap, looks that way, pumps it that way, and comes back left on a screen. Read beautifully there by Jake Bogan. Nice job there by Jake to read his keys and not bite on the eye candy. Keeps it to a modest 4-yard gain for the Generals. Brings up 2nd and 6. Sibley-Ocheyeden comes out with their spread pistol look. Julius gets the snap, looks left, is flushed to his right, throws it, has a man at the 50, complete, brought down at the 50 by, I think that's Easton Spangler, brings down Krakis. Yep, I think Dawson Krakis is Kane Julius's #1 target to this point in the game. I think he's got over 100 yards himself probably at this point. 1st and 10 Generals at the 50.
2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining here, first quarter. Spread pistol look again. Julius gets the snap, hands the ball off this time, and is met at the line of scrimmage is number 3, Dominic Marco. No gain on the play.
Keeping the Jays honest.
Yep. I mean, the Jays' run game, or their run defense looks pretty good.
But after that many passes in a row, why not try?
Oh, yeah.
Just see what you get.
Never know if you're going to pop one. Right. Spread pistol again. Julius gets the snap, looks left, backpedals, flips it out there, overshoots his man. Closest one to that one was Jake Bogan, 45. Tanner Grease was the closest general to that. Brings up 3rd and 10. See if the Jays defense can get a stop, get that ball back for their offense, because their offense is clicking on all cylinders right now at this point in the game. They have trips to the far side for Julius. Gets the snap, looks left, then comes back right, throws it deep, and it is complete to Krakis at the 32. And he takes a couple Jays with him down to about the 27.
He just went up there and got it.
I mean, that pays when you're 6'2". Yeah, 6'2". And the cornerbacks on him are probably 5'10" at most. Might as well use that height advantage.
Right.
Spread pistol look for the Generals. Julius gets the snap. Quarterback read up the middle, and he is redirected and stumbles down himself. Nice job there by Dylan Pecos, it looked like, to squirt in there and close that gap quickly. Make the quarterback redirect. Loss of 4. Good job there by Pecos. 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. This will probably be the last play unless it's an incomplete pass. Spread pistol look. Julius gets the snap, looks left. Pump fakes, is flushed, rolls right, has a throw out there, and it's complete at the 20. Takes a load of Jays to take him down. Is that Krakis again?
Real close to the sticks.
10 seconds to go, tackle out of bounds.
They are moving them, so first down, Generals.
I mean, yeah, that number 84 is going to be a problem all night, I think. Since they got out of bounds, the clock will stop, and it will be one more play at least until the quarter. I'm just never going to say it's the last play unless people are just leaving the field. Spread pistol look for Julius. Gets the snap, drops back, swings it out right to his running back, and it is dropped out there. Looked like he had some running room. A couple of the kids smacking their helmets in disgust.
7 seconds.
7 seconds. That took 3.1. You math people, 3.14, 1.5. What's the next one? 2.7?
9.
I was close. Anyways, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 17. They have the spread pistol look again. Julius gets the snap, looks left, throws left, has a man there. It's complete to number 5 at about the 10. Tate Marco. And that is the quarter bell. So after 1, the Jays lead at 14-6, but the Generals are marching. We'll be right back. You're watching Florida Digital Solutions.
At Lamar's Agri Center, we offer a full line of agricultural products including precision agronomy and application, grain storage and marketing, seed, animal feed, bulk grass seed, and lawn fertilizer. We pride ourselves and are committed to providing the best customer service and building long-term relationships with our valued patrons. Call or stop in today. Our agronomist, Brandon Fisher, is ready to discuss your needs, helping to develop a plan for your long-term success. We will continue to be your partner in the field. Lamar's Agri Center, where your success is our top priority.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance, from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
We're back. Second quarter. Generals are at the Jays just inside the 10. Call it the 9.5. They'll have 3rd and about 2.
Big third down here, both ways.
Yeah, not much defense. The Jays got a stop on the opening possession, and since then it's been 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And Sibley-Ocheyeden
looking to make it 4.
Right? They come out with trips to the near side, do the Generals. Pistol look in the backfield, Julius and Marco. Julius gets the snap, looks to swing it out right, throws it up top, and it is caught by Krakis for the touchdown, the 2nd of the game. Makes it 14-12.
That was a nice positioned pass.
Right.
Perfectly placed, just out over the Jays and right into the hands of the receiver. I would imagine the Generals would go for 2 to tie.
Right. The kick execution on the first attempt did not look very clean, so they'll be chasing that point the whole game unless they get it right here. They have the tight spread pistol look as well. Julius gets the snap, looks to the right, looks left, throws left, and it is too high out of the outstretched hands of the intended receiver, so it will stay 14-12. 6 seconds into the second quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Here we are. General set to kick it away.
There's the kick.
It is fielded by the Jays at about the 16. Gets across the 30, up the middle to about the 37. Goes Cale Pearson.
Nice return.
Let's see if the Jays offense can keep it going. I'm gonna try to be Josh Schreiner sidekick from last week, and I'm gonna guess the Jays try to throw a pass on this possession. Just once. Shout out Mason Schilling. He's gonna throw the ball through the pizza. He's gonna try to throw the ball through the pizza. I think the Generals took a timeout after the kickoff. Probably want to try to sturdy up that run defense. The Jays have been 9 carries for like 160 yards. No, that wouldn't be right. 145 yards. And we're ready for action. Jays have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. They have trips to the far side. They have McCarty and Pearson in the backfield. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself over the left, makes a move at the 40, and just tripped up at the 40-yard line. Falls forward to the 45. Give him a gain of 7. Cole was one shoestring tackle there away from going 63 again. Oh, they gave him 8. It's all right. 2nd and 2. Coming up on 11 minutes to go here, first half. Jays have the spread pistol look. McCarty gets it, hands to Pearson, who goes up the middle and tries to cut it to the right. Gets enough for the first down. Give Cale 3 yards. You know, sometimes you don't need the big hitter. Sometimes you just need to move the sticks.
He does a good job of hanging back there and waiting to see if something will develop and then hitting that hole hard when it appears, but it just never appeared that time.
Yeah, just enough patience to know where the sticks were just to get the first down, get a new set of downs. 1st and 10 Jays. Ball at their own 48. Power pistol look, fakes to Bogan, pitch out to Pearson, who is met in the backfield. Loss of about 3 there. I think number 6, Kane Julius, I believe, was the tackler on that.
Nice tackle.
That kid's everywhere.
Well, as I mentioned before, not too many tackles first hit on Cale Pearson bring him down, but that one definitely did.
Brings up 2nd and long for the Jays offense. 10:15 to go here. Come out with the spread pistol look. McCarty gets the snap and just traditionally hands it to Pearson, who looks left and cuts back through the middle, gets to the 50, gets across the 50, gets the lost yardage and then some back, gets about 6, does Cale. We have a down general, it appears. We will step aside while they tend to the injury. You're watching Floor Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Dawson Byer was the downed general, but he was able to get up and jog off under his own power, so that's good.
Always what you want to see after a situation like that.
Right, you never want to see anybody get hurt. As it is, it's 3rd and 7. The Jays have the spread look. McCarty and Pearson in the backfield. Looks to throw. Does McCarty? Has a man out there. Pecos goes up to try to get it, but it is broken up by number 3, Dominic Marco.
Couldn't quite reel it in.
Brings up 4th and 7, and I called that they would throw the ball. So shout out me for guessing correctly. Let's go. As it is, 4th and 7.
Be a little more specific and make it a completion next time.
That's fair. I should have guessed completion. That was a heck of an effort by Pecos. He tried to climb up over the kid, but Marco did a nice job of just sticking in there. And as it is, Jays look like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Play clock's winding down on him, though. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, has a man over them, and is complete by Pecos this time, down to the 30. That tackle did not look overly comfortable.
He's a little slow to get up.
Gain of 19 on the play for Pecos. Nice catch there by Pecos. Nice throw by McCarty. Big play there to keep the ball because both defenses have been struggling to this point. Good job, Pecos. Jays come out with the spread pistol look again. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson up the middle, gets inside the 30, down to about the 28. Gain of 3 for Pearson. 8:40 to go until halftime.
Big thank you to our training staff that is at these games and is assisting, whether it's a matter of cramp or more serious injury that we never want to see, but
they're there to assess. McCarty takes the snap, gives a little counter to Pearson, who makes a nice cut, gets inside the 10, and Pearson is going to be gone. Cale Pearson with the 28-yard counter run up the middle.
Touchdown, Jays.
Cale is so shifty. It's insane. Oh, and Dylan Pecos is our kicker, and he hurt his ankle, so this is going to be interesting. He's out there, though. He seems to be jogging okay. Maybe just got rolled up on kind of funky. Kale looked like that might have been able to go outside, but he saw that the line had a ocean-sized gap in the middle, and he took his left foot and stuck it in the ground and cut it up the middle, and he's in there for a 28-yard touchdown. Now let's see if Dylan Pecos can convert and make this a 2-possession game here.
Big kick here.
Snap's good, holds down, kick is good. And with 8:11 to go here, second quarter, Gehlen Catholic has a 21-12 lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Why do we have so many accounts?
Have you seen the bread?
And all from different banks?
Hi. If you move all of these accounts to Prime Bank, it'll make it easier to manage, leaving you more time for the things you enjoy.
But how'd you get in there?
Because at Prime Bank, we're family. With Prime Bank, get rewarded and earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Jays have a 21-12 lead on Cale Pearson's second rushing touchdown of the evening, this one of 28 yards to make it 21-12. I think I just said that. I don't know. I'm losing my mind a little bit. I don't know. This is a defense is optional kind of game, I think. Because we've played, 16 minutes, and there's been 5 touchdowns. That's a touchdown every 3 minutes. That's a lot of points. Pecos sends it away, and it is fielded at about the 25. Gets across the 30. Uh-oh. Nice job there by Wyatt Kuntz to funnel him back inside to his teammates.
Otherwise, that could have been dangerous.
I watched the Jays middle school game yesterday, and a couple of their corners got sucked inside on some play action, and the outside was wide open, and you never want the wide open outside because that's just problematic for everybody. So nice job there by Wyatt to keep it inside and give his teammates a chance to rally with him.
Help him out.
As it is, the Generals will have fantastic starting field position at their own 44. Nice return there by the up back. Trips to the far side for the Generals. Julius has a pistol back with him. Julius gets the ball, looks right, looks left, tries to run it himself, and it's met in the backfield.
Nothing there.
I think Mason Small and Dane Lehman were in there. I don't know who's going to get credit. They credit Mason, but I could see both of them getting a half a sack. That Jays D-line is pretty nasty. Let's see if they can start firing up some pressure on that passing attack of the Generals. Loss of 5. Makes it 2nd and 15. Trips to the far side. Julius with the pistol. Julius gets a snap, looks left, under pressure, throws it, and it is intercepted by.
Oh,
they saying no?
Saying it hit the ground.
Saying it hit the. Oh, that's a bummer. Who was that?
I think it was Pecos. Maybe.
Maybe it was Jake Bogan. I can't tell the number. Anyways, Jay had it looked like, but the officials say it hit the ground, so it's
3rd and real long.
A major dodged bullet there by the Generals offense. Gets second life here, but it is 3rd and long here. 7:12 to go here, first half. Spread pistol look. Let's see if the Jays D-line can get after him.
Oh.
And they get the hard count, does Julius, and the Jays will make it 3rd and 10. That's just ball discipline there.
Jay's ready to get after him a little too
Yep,
much.
little too over aggressive.
A little anxious.
Anxious, that's a better word.
Eager.
Synonyms are fun. 3rd and 10. Ball's at the 44. Let's see if the Jays are watching the ball this time. Split. Wow. Spread pistol. Julius gets the ball, looks to his right, then tries to scramble left. Throws it, and it is nope, they say it's out of bounds again. I think that is Pecos. Is that Pecos? I need to bring my binoculars to these things. I don't know. Jay was out there. I don't know if he caught it or not, but the official said it's out of bounds. Maybe he stepped out when, I don't know.
4th and 10.
As it is, 4th and 10. The Generals have a deep back, so it looks like they're going to punt it away. Cale Pearson back deep for the Jays. Return. Snap is better this time, and the kick is away. Short. Cale lets it bounce at the 30, and it is downed at the 32. Jays defense is able to get a stop. Let's see if they can stack a stop with another offensive drive. They got plenty of time, just under 7 minutes to go here. And if memory serves, they do get the ball after halftime. Now, with this game, there's going to be 3 touchdowns until halftime, so we'll worry about that
7
later.
minutes is a lot of time yet.
Both these offenses have been big play. Jays with the run and the Generals with the pass, so this is definitely a contrast of styles.
But working for both of them.
Oh, absolutely. Very competitive at this point. This has been fun. Jays have the spread look. Pearson to McCarty's left. McCarty gets the snap, fakes to Pearson, keeps it himself up the middle, gets across the 35, rolls down to the 40, gain a 9 for Cole McCarty. Nice hard run there by Cole. 2nd and short. Opens the playbook up. You can pretty much do whatever you want here. I mean, probably going to keep it on the ground, but you never know. You never know. Jays have trips to the far side. Pistol in the backfield. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson, who goes over the left. Makes a cut at the 40 and lowers his shoulder. Gets about 3.
Enough for the first down.
Gain of 3 there for Pearson. There again, there was nice patience. Tried to maybe stretch it to the outside, saw there was nothing there. Got those fast feet chopping to slow down and cut it up the middle and got what he could. 6 minutes to go till halftime. Jays come out in the tight look. Pearson to McCarty's right. McCarty gets the snap, just tosses it out to Pearson, who cuts it up, and it gets across the fit. There's a penalty on the play. Pearson running hard, but I think this one's coming back. At this point, it's 10, 14 yards. But the flag came in from the side, and that's usually a hold. Jay's offense is moving back. I think they're expecting it to be a hold. It is a hold against the Jays. Looks like it was downfield, so I think it's going to be 1st and 18. If where they threw the flag is where they're going to mark it off at. So glass half full, could be worse. But a hold is kind of a drive killer, usually.
Still first down.
It is still first down, and our run game tonight has been pretty potent, so never know. Does not necessarily mean you just got to start chucking it around the yard. Spread look. McCarty takes a snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, goes to the left, cuts the hole. Ooh. Late flag here. As it is, it's a gain of 5. Maybe it could be a trip. Call a trip. Because McCarty had a full head of steam going. And then Jays are now moving back. And they're calling another hold on the Jays, and this
That's
is declined. Oh, there are 2 holds. Bummer for whoever got called for it that got accepted, because then you get yelled at, and the declined one, people just forget about it. As is, Jays are going the wrong way. It's 1st and 30. Yeah, I think 2 holds back-to-back might be a drive killer. But we've hit big plays before, so you never know.
Nothing else that's eating that time.
Right. Snap, Pearson up the middle, and he's got a lot of running room. He gets across the 30, gets across the 40 to the 45. Picks up 20 yards. Just like that. Now we're back. Yeah.
2nd and 8.
Pearson with a gain of 20. I was just going to say pre-snap. There was, everybody was at the line of scrimmage for the Generals. If you could break through that first wave, there was going to be a problem. Yeah, 1st and 28 to 2nd and 8. You can't get mad about that. On a dive up the middle.
Just ate up some time.
Shout out Jay's O-line for giving Pearson a place to go. Can't get mad about that.
Doing it without being penalized that time.
Yeah, that was nice. Spread look. McCarty gets it, hands it to Pearson up the middle, gets across the 50 to the 49, gain of 6.
3rd and short.
Cale Pearson gets it to 3rd and 2. Now the Jays can do pretty much whatever they want. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here until halftime. Jays doing a smart thing, taking up a lot of the play clock. Try to shorten this game a little bit. First down here would be clutch. They have the power pistol left set. 2 receivers near side. McCarty takes a snap, hands to Pearson, who goes up the middle, and he knows he just needs the first down. He lowers that shoulder. Needed 2, got 3. I think they're marking it kind of short. They marked it really short. They do give him the first down.
Yeah.
Needed 2, got 2.
The near side ref had it at the 46.
Yeah, the near ref looks like he's marking it farther upfield, but first down's a first down. Needed 2, got 2. Jays can pretty much do the clock whatever they want now. A touchdown here before half would be ginormous.
But it'd be even better if we could eat some clock along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Try to go 2 for 1 with halftime.
Spread look. McCarty fakes the snap and rolls right. Has a man chasing him. Gets across the 40, gets inside the 30, and I thought he was going to go out of bounds, but he ran for 20 yards. Okay, 48 to the 20. 28 yards, sorry. The design quarterback bootleg for Cole McCarty to maybe sneak a pass out there, but he just outran the end and went up the sideline and got 28 yards.
He had a guy chasing him that whole way, and
that's that speed we talk about, though. You know, it's not just going up the field with Cole. Like, he's got the speed to get around the guy that's going to try to take him down in the backfield, and then he can just make anything happen out in the open. Big play there by the quarterback. 3:05 to go here, first half. Tight look for the Jays. Play clock's winding down. McCarty gets the snap off, hands to Pearson, who goes to the left, tries to get outside, and he's met by a bunch of Generals.
A bunch of them.
I think they're going to mic him for a loss of a yard. I think that was an example of Cale trying to do one thing too much. Could have just stuck his foot in the ground and got what he could, but he tried to make a play. Can't get mad at him for trying to make a play.
It only hurt him in a yard.
Right, and he didn't lose the ball. He tried to cut back, and there were 6 dudes chasing him, so, I mean.
Knock on some wood there.
Knocking on some wood. I mean, it's tile or granite or whatever this desktop is, but here's a wooden clipboard. I think it might be fake wood. Shout out Brandon Hankey. Jays have the power pistol right look. Hands to Bogan up the middle. The up back gets inside the 20, down to about the 19. Gain of 2 for Bogan. Brings up 3rd and 9. 2 minutes to go here, first half. Yeah, this is a big play here. Jays get a first down. They're pretty much running into half, and if the Generals get a stop, they're probably going to take a timeout, try to get the ball back.
Generals with 2 timeouts. Jays with all 3 yet.
Jays come out with the power pistol left look, 3rd and 9. McCarty gets the snap, fakes to Pearson, rolls out to his right, looks to throw, flips it forward to Bogan, who is brought down right at the line, I think. It gets out of bounds, so the clock will stop. No gain there. Makes up 4th and 9. 1:31 to go here until half. I think they might try to kick the field goal here. Pecos has a good enough leg to get it there.
Personnel switch, so I would assume so.
Let's see it. It's going to be...
I don't know if they've got any fake field goal.
I don't think so.
Plays in there.
Where they're putting the tee down, it looks like it's going to be a 36-yard attempt for Pecos. Snap is bad. Kick is not going to get there. The Jays were rushed there. There was 3 seconds on the play clock, and I think the center just went and it rolled back to the holder. Holder did a nice job just to get it down, but the kick was a good 8 yards short of the post. As it is, Jays still lead it 21-12, 1:28 to go until halftime. Now if you're the Jays, you just want to try to hold on and not let them score until halftime.
Right.
Because the Jays do get the ball after the half. So if they can keep it a 2-possession lead, that'll be nice.
And look to extend it coming out of half.
Yes.
Try to anyways.
All right. Generals have the spread pistol look. Let's see if we can shut down 84. Julius gets the snap, looks left, throws it deep left, and it's way over everybody. Tried to take a shot. He overthrew his receiver by about 8 yards. Yeah, if you're the Jays, you don't want anything behind you. You'll give them little 10-yard catches at this point because it's going to take 12 of those.
Reminder, coming up at halftime, we will introduce the royalty for Gehlen Catholic Homecoming 2024.
Spread pistol here for Julius. Julius gets the snap, looks to his right, flips it out there. It's complete at the 25, spins forward to about the 27. It's number 5, Tate Marco. Short of the first down, though, so the clock will not stop yet. So it's 3rd and about 2. Trips to the near side. Julius gets the snap, looks left, throws the slant. It's caught at the 35, brought down pretty much immediately, marked at the 36. Clock will stop momentarily while they move the sticks. And the Generals will take their second time out of the half with 55 seconds to go here. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller.
Places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. Where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Tyler Meekma in Lamar's today.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
55 seconds here till the half. Generals have it 1st and 10 at their own 36. With 1 timeout remaining for the offense. They have trips to the near side. Julius gets the snap, looks left, pump fakes, throws it deep, and it is underthrown but complete to Krakis at the 50. Brought down at the 42 of the Jays. Clock will stop momentarily while they move the sticks. Generals are probably going to want to save that last time out if they can. Clock's now moving, trips to the near side. I think they're going to just keep throwing it to the big kid over there who's one-on-one. Rolls to the right, throws it right, up in the air, out of bounds. Nice catch by Coach Spangler. Brings up 2nd and 10, Generals. I mean, I think that might be the first time he's come to the trip side with the big kid out there by himself. If he's one-on-one over there, I just keep throwing it to him.
Yeah, it keeps the Jays guessing this way.
35 seconds to go here. 2nd and 10. Sibley-Ocheyeden comes out in the spread pistol formation. Julius gets the snap, looks left, throws left, and it is caught. They are going to say it's caught at the 35. Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. 30 seconds to go here. Got to give the Generals credit. They're utilizing the clock very nicely. They've gone 30, 45 yards in 25 seconds. Same spread pistol look. Julius low snap, but caught, and he's got pressure immediately. He steps up nice, and he throws over the middle and is broken up by number 5, Dylan Pecos.
Nice job, get his hand in there. Otherwise, I think it might have been completed.
Brings up 4th and 3. Big play here. The Jays defense can make a stand. Get to halftime with that 2-possession lead, where the Generals can convert and keep the pressure on. Spread pistol. Look, let's see if the Jays D-line can not jump on a hard count and then go get some pressure. Julius gets the snap, drops back, just throws it deep to the left, up in the air.
Flag in the backfield.
It is broken up at about the 5. Now let's check the penalty. It is a hold against the Generals. They're got to decline this, right? You get the ball. I said they're looking at the sideline to see what they want to do. If you're Coach Schindler, you're like, nope, we don't want that. We want the ball. They decline the penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 Jays at the 35 with 18 seconds left. I'm going to be Josh Schreiner again. I'm thinking you're just taking a knee and you're getting to half and you're up by 9. Got to be pretty happy with the offense.
But then you never know.
I mean, you might as well, I guess, try to run once.
Run, you never know what happens.
We've been known to bust them from 70 previously, so I wouldn't do any of that crazy stuff, though.
No, keep it.
I mean, if it was me, I'm just let Cole have it. Don't even try to give it to anybody else. Let Cole work his magic, or just nothing happens. Tight look. McCarty gets a snap, hands to Pearson, who looks up the middle and kicks it out to the right. Gets across the 40, gets about 8 yards.
10 seconds and counting.
Nice run there by Kale to get what he could. And that's going to be it for the half. So at halftime, the Jays lead it here at Homecoming 21-12 over the Generals. We'll be right back with the court, I think. Or should we just stay?
I think we'll stay.
Okay, we'll stay so we can get the court stuff in. Or are they going to do the throw the football thing first?
The football is first. We can get that.
We're going to watch him throw the football?
Yeah.
I'm down. Go Mason Schilling.
Exciting first half.
It wasn't. It was kind of a nerve-wracking first half. But so far, so good. Oh, man. Shout out Cherokee Braves up 18-0 on West Lyon in the second quarter. Pfft. Let's go. Maybe my sources are incorrect. Maybe Cherokee's not winning by a lot. All right, Mason, let's see it, kid. He's way farther away than all the other kids are. And, he hit the top right pepperoni. I think he gets 3 tries, right?
He gets more than 1.
Second throw.
Oh, closer. Third time's a charm.
And oh, there we go, Mason. Okay. Making me look good.
Thanks to Pease Pizza House for sponsoring that throw.
Okay, we will be now introducing our homecoming court for 2024. I think. I see band instruments. Lindsay Cruz looks pumped right now. I think she's instructing her kids to get the band equipment off the track.
I think it's her parent pick crew. Always appreciate them, though.
The 2024 homecoming court. The queen is Rizea Sitzman, and the king is Cole McCarty. Rizea is the daughter of Zach and Jody Sitzman. Cole is the son of Mark and Judy McCarty. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Rizea and King Cole. The court also includes Jossie Roeder and Jake Bogan. Jossie is the daughter of Deacon Rick and Wendy Roeder. Jake is the son of Greg and Dawn Bogan. Jossie Roeder and Jake Bogan. Sammy Zubrod and Zach Harpenaugh. Sammy is the daughter of Dennis and Nancy Zubrod. Zach is the son of Brian and Tanya Harpenaugh. Sammy Zubrod and Zach Harpenaugh. Tyler Sizz and Emerson Schmidt. Emerson is the daughter of Andy and Carrie Schmidt. Tyler is the son of Michelle and John Sizz. Emerson Schmidt and Tyler Sizz. Haley Grease and Kale Pearson. Haley is the daughter of Josh and Emily Grease. Kale is the son of Joe and Kathleen Kesnick. Haley Grease and Kale Pearson. The homecoming crown bearers are Mackenzie Schindler and Everett Kuntz. Mackenzie is the daughter of Jeremy and Diane Schindler. Everett is the son of Tim and Tricia Kuntz. Mackenzie Schindler and Everett Kuntz. The homecoming MCs are Aurora Goebel and Alex Peters. Aurora is the daughter of Deacon Dan and Jackie Goebel. Alex is the son of Jeff and Beth Peters. Aurora Goebel and Alex Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, your Gehlen Catholic 2024 homecoming court. Now the Jays marching band is going to be out on the field. Shout out Carter Beetlespacher. I believe he told me he plays snare drum. I told him I'd give him a shout out because he helped me with the homecoming festivities after school today, so that was nice. Shout out Carter. And I think now we have an interview we're going to play for you guys.
So we will be back in a little bit. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
It's halftime and it's homecoming. Welcome to the halftime show. Matt Schilling, joined by Coach Dan Goebel. And Dan, you guys are having a pretty successful season, 12-9 on the season. HMS tournament was a little bit of a bump in the road, but overall you guys are seeing some great success, especially from some of your younger kids.
Yeah, it's been exciting and fun to see the development of these freshmen coming in especially. It's been a really interesting and exciting season, and I look forward to how that's going to build in the future years, but we're focused on this year right now. Our record, like you said, we've had some really tough tournaments. HMS, we made it more difficult than it needed to be, but it was still a fun day, and we learned some things from that.
CYO was also a great success. You guys had a great match against Gehlen, and actually almost came out with a couple of victories there.
Yeah, that was a very exciting game, and it was neat for the girls to see how well they played and what the consequences of playing that well are. And we got really close to the victory there. We could have won that, but to see that we could do that, and then we just need to pull that into each of our games going forward too.
What is it sometimes that keeps you guys from getting over the proverbial hump?
Right. If you figure it out, let me know. Right? That's always the tricky question. A lot of times it's just circumstances that we're in. Maybe it's sometimes we're held captive by a previous game, or maybe we had a bad practice or warm up or whatever it is. But I would say our motivation, each player needs to be as motivated as they can be. We have the acronym of HIT. We have to hustle, we have to anticipate, or we have to be intentional, and we have to talk. And sometimes we don't do those three things. When we do those three things consistently, we're a different team and we're a better team.
We've seen a lot of different players in the rotation, and it's been interesting to see how you've dealt with some of the younger players playing up from the bottom and coming up from the JV team to take some of those spots on the JV team, or on the varsity team rather, and play some pivotal roles.
Yeah, it's fun to see them really step into that well. We have a lot of talented individuals coming in that group, and so to see them be able to do that at the varsity level, that's impressive. I mean, they had some good training coming up. They've stepped into the role and they've learned the role very well. Also, I give credit to their teammates. They've been leaders and helping them to really learn the role and such. And it's fun and exciting to see them continue to develop.
We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we're going to be back to talk about Deacon Dan's other role within the school. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching halftime of Homecoming here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to the halftime interview. Joining me is Deacon Dan Goebel, and Dan, you've kind of, not only are you a volleyball coach, but you've also joined us within the school within a faith role.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. As you know, Spalding closed sadly this last year, and so I was grateful to be able to be part of the Gehlen Catholic family now. My official role or title is Director of Faith Formation and Religious Education at Gehlen Catholic, so I'm excited about this role. I've kind of been exposed to some of the students through coaching and my own children being here, but now this is a different, more wide role as far as getting to see the students every day, interact with them, the staff as well, and it's been such a blessing, such a joy.
Before I get into your path, what has been one of your biggest challenges so far in being here at Gehlen?
Sure. The drive's not a big deal because it's the highway, so that's not a big deal. The biggest challenge is just the adjustment to the size. I was used to having probably 50 kids total up at Spalding, and now one class is almost that size, right? So I'm used to the littles. There's big kids here too, but there's also much joy in that as well because you can have different conversations, more developed conversations, more thoughtful conversations with those older students, and so that's been good.
Along that same lines, it's always interesting to hear everybody's path in their faith and what's led them to where they've gotten to. We got to have a great conversation with Father Crotty here a couple of years ago and talking about his path. What was your path in becoming a deacon here?
Sure. It wasn't an exciting one. When I was younger, I loved serving Mass. I always loved being part of the action that's taking place on the altar and such. And so I love serving Mass. I love being close to the altar and seeing what was going on. So that desire to serve has always been in my heart. But then, I got into the junior high school, got interested in girls, and thought that God was calling me to have a family rather than to be a priest, because I thought the priesthood was the route I was called to go for a while. So after I was married, that stirring in my heart to serve remained there, and it kept coming up, and I didn't know what direction God was calling me to go with that. And so I learned about what a deacon was, learned more about the program that the diocese offered and such, and then began that 5+ year journey. And then at the end of that, by God's grace and Bishop's permission, I was ordained a deacon.
What do you find to be one of your larger challenges in being a deacon? I know that once a month you have to preach on the gospel. You're serving funerals. You're serving at the pleasure of the priest that you're working with. What do you find to be your largest challenge as far as the deacon role within the church?
Yeah, it's probably time management. Just making sure I give the ministry enough time, giving my job enough time, giving my family enough time, coaching enough time. All those different pieces are trying to pull at that small amount of time that we have available. And so making sure I allocate that appropriately and such. And Father Dan Graving is our priest up there. He's phenomenal. I love him. He's very accommodating to my schedule and such. So if one weekend works better for me, he lets me choose that weekend to be on duty to preach and such.
It's interesting to hear everybody's answer on this also is if you have, I don't want to say a little, but if you have a younger person that was like you, that enjoys serving the ministry, what would you say to that person as far as trying to keep them involved in the ministries, or if they might feel a calling toward priesthood or toward the deaconhood? Mm-hmm. What would you say to them? What would be your encouragement toward them to follow that pursuit? Sure.
So the call comes from God originally, right? So the only way we understand or know what God's calling us to do is staying in prayer. So consistently and constantly talking to God through prayer and such, asking Him what He wants us to do rather than what do I want to do. That's important, but more important is what God has wanted us to do. And then talking to other people that are in that role. I learned most about being a deacon by talking to deacons. I'm sure those who are in seminary learn about what it means to be a priest by talking to other priests and such. So God gives each one of us a special calling and a special gift, and how we use those gifts, and we'll only be most happy when we're really truly fulfilling that role that He has placed in our heart. For me, it was called the diaconate, but also to being a father and husband as well. So balancing those, living those out according to what I think God's calling me to do, and then continuing to stay in connection with Him and saying, Lord, am I doing this right? What changes do I need to make in my life to be most faithful to those roles?
Who is your biggest influence in becoming into the religious life? Aside from God and following the role of Jesus, what earthly person that is current, that was part of your faith journey was the most influential for you?
Sure. It's hard to just pick one. I mean, the brothers that I went through formation with were just a tremendous group of guys. I mean, they're good, godly people, and we were able to share a lot with one another. Deacon Rick Roeder has always been a good buddy of mine. We've continued to stay connected with one another, and as I was going through formation, we picked a mentor, and so he was my mentor in helping that. We rode together to classes for a year or so while we were in formation together, so I was able to learn a lot from him. Another Gehlen alumni, Dan McCarty, he's a good friend of mine. We try to sharpen each other and keep each other accountable to God and to our families and such too.
Deacon Dan, I appreciate you joining us here. I appreciate you opening up and giving folks that aren't familiar with you a little bit more insight. Best of luck with the rest of the volleyball season. Best of luck with getting to know more of the kids here at Gehlen Catholic. It's a large community.
Yeah, it's a beautiful community. I'm glad to be part of it.
We'll be back with second half action, back with Josh and Nathan. You're watching Jays in Sibley-Ocheyeden here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Why do we have so many accounts?
Have you seen the brand?
And all from different banks?
Hi. If you move all of these accounts to Prime Bank, it'll make it easier to manage, leaving you more time for the things you enjoy.
But how'd you get in there?
Because at Prime Bank, we're family. With Prime Bank, get rewarded and earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And we're back. Halftime is almost over. That was a nice interview there between Matt Schilling and the volleyball coach, Deacon Dan Goebel.
They're having a good season so far, I think.
Right.
Got some tough matchups coming up this week and the last home stretch here games before playoffs start, so always good to come out and support them.
Absolutely. We will go through the stats for the first half pretty quickly, just for a few of the players. Cole McCarty for the Jays rushing has approximately 112 yards on 7 carries. Cale Pearson has approximately 151 yards on 16 carries. What's his number? Dawson Krakis of the Sibley-Ocheyeden Generals has about 1 billion receiving yards at this point. I haven't been keeping track per se because their numbers are little and my eyesight up here in the booth is not super good. Again, shout out, I need my my binocs up here to help me out. But he's had probably 10 catches and half of those were for like 30 yards. Had the big touchdown on their second possession. So yeah, Julius to Krakis has been a nice combination for the Generals to this point in the first half. Also, shout out, the popcorn's pretty good.
Gehlen crowd really turned up tonight for the homecoming. Got some pretty full stands and starting to get a little chill in the air, but great football weather.
Oh yeah, can't ask for any better football weather. This is my go-to. I love October. It's cold in the morning, gets nice during the day, and then when the sun goes down, it gets cool again. It's not 85 all the time. Ugh.
But it's Iowa, so wait a day and it'll be 85 again.
Right, isn't tomorrow's high like 94?
Something like that.
Can't wait. Get super cold one day, and then just sweat all day the next day.
Oh, yeah. Mark your calendars for the 70th Annual Fine Arts Turkey Dinner. It will take place Sunday, October 27th from 4 to 7 p.m. It is drive-through only this year. Drive-through location is in the back parking lot of Gehlen Catholic High School. Tickets are $14 and can be purchased the day of event or at Gehlen Catholic front office. Proceeds benefit all Gehlen Catholic pre-K through 8th grade and all high school students in art, band, choir, drama, and speech. It's always a delicious meal they have. Another calendar event coming up this week at Gehlen. Picture Day, Wednesday, October 9th.
Also an early out day.
Yes.
Also, I don't get my gym that day for my classroom because there's a music thing going on, so it's going to be
all day.
It's going to be hectic that day.
Yeah, Diocese Catholic Choral Festival. Busy day Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the early out, because early out days feel like they take 9.5 hours.
Teams are out and ready for second half kickoff. Let's hope it's just as exciting as the first half.
What do we have? We had 33 points. I mean, I guessed 80. We're a little bit below that, but you never know. Could have some fireworks in this half. As it is, the Jays are up by 2 possessions. Oh, yeah. Could be foreshadowing. We'll see. Kick is away to start the third quarter, and it's going to be flirting with the out of bounds, and it will leak out of bounds. So the Jays will get it at about the 35-yard line to start. Not how you want to start if you're a Sibley-Ocheyeden General fan.
Don't want to be giving the Jays that good a field position coming out. Then again, the Jays offense has moved the ball regardless of where they've started.
Right. Jays break the huddle here to start the third quarter. They will have the ball in the left hash. They're going to have trips to the near side. Having a little bit of a problem formationally lining up, but we're all good. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the pitch to Pearson, keeps it himself up the middle, gets to the 40, and is brought down at the 41. Gain of 6 for Cole McCarty. 2nd and 4. Wonder if either team will want to slow the pace just a little bit in this half. If you're Sibley-Ocheyeden, probably not because you're down, but that first half was pretty hectic. Spread pistol. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson up the middle, who stutters at the line and falls forward for maybe a yard. I think they're going to give him a yard. Brings up 3rd and about 3. Nope, no yard. 3rd and 4. Nice job there by the General D-line to shut that one down before it got going. Just underway here, third quarter. First third down of the possession. Spread look. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself over the left. Falls forward. He's going to be close to the sticks. They're going to say it's 4th down. I mean, if you're the Jays, you just want to probably go for this and prove a point, but it's about almost a full yard short. And the Jays' offense is staying out there, though. So 4th and about 3/4 of a yard here.
Big play.
Oh, yeah. You get it, you keep the ball, obviously, and if you don't get it, you give the other team the ball in your territory.
Jays aren't typically one to try a hard count to get them to jump, but who knows?
McCarty takes a snap, hands to Pearson, who's met in the backfield, and he's going to be short, I believe. Generals blew that one up right away, and it will be a turnover on downs. Jays gambled for it, and were unable to get it. It'll be 1st and 10 Generals.
Jays aren't one to go under center much, but
yeah,
you almost would have thought maybe on that one.
Yeah, I'm not a humongous fan of the shotgun on 4th and less than a yard, but like you said, the Jays are a pistol formation team. That's what they're comfortable with. Generals have 3 receivers near side, gets the snap. They run it up the middle. First run they've had in a while, and they get about 7 yards.
Might have been the best run of the night.
Brings up 2nd and about 3. We got, I don't know, there's some kids looking confused out there, but it is 2nd and 3. All right, sudden change to see if the Jays defense can shut it down. Generals have the spread pistol look. Julius gets the snap, hands it to the back again, and is wrapped up at the line, but he falls forward for about a yard. Brings up third and about 2. I think Dane Lehman was in there first, maybe. Nine minutes to go here, third quarter. Generals have the spread pistol again. Julius looks like he's audibling, gets the snap, drops back to throw, and throws it deep to the left. Ooh. Overthrows him, but there's a penalty on the play. There's a hold on... I think the official's pointing the wrong way. I think he means hold on the Jays. Holding on the Jays is the call. So that will give the Generals a first down. There are a few in the crowd that do not like the call, but it will be 1st and 10 Generals at about the Jays' 27-yard line.
Jays just hurting themselves here.
We talked about it pregame, turnovers and penalties. And Jays just had both of those within the last 3 plays. So it's hard enough to beat your opponent when you're playing not to beat yourself, but the Jays have definitely been hurting themselves the last few plays. First and 10 Generals at the 27 of the Jays. They have trips to the far side. Low snap, fakes it to the right, flings it to the left on a screen, and the ball is dropped in the backfield by number 3.
Couldn't reel it in.
Dominic Marco. They
had the screen set up.
They might have had it too. As it is, it's 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Julius under center gets the snap, pitches it out to the left. It's strung out nicely. The Jays are there to shut it down for a short gain, maybe nothing. Dominic Marco on the carry. Gets maybe a yard. Makes it 3rd and long again.
General's going with more run up.
Yeah, maybe try
choices for
maybe try to grind them down.
Eat some of that clock, like you mentioned, maybe.
Right. Try to control the ball instead of just, maybe going 3 and out with the throw and giving their defense not much time to rest.
Look for the pass here, though.
Gets the snap and throws it over the middle, and it is brought in. Hit the ground. They're rolling around, and it hits the ground. It was almost a great catch. He did look like he landed Funky Krakis, and he is in a lot of pain coming. He's putting no weight on his left leg. Oof. And he's smacking the turf. He looks...
Injury timeout.
Let's hope he's okay. We'll step aside.
We'll take it with him. You're welcome.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
We're back. Dawson Krakis for the Generals was helped off the field. Let's hope he's okay. Landed a little awkwardly on that last play. Hopefully it's just a tweak and nothing serious. As it is, it's 4th and 9. The Generals come out 5 wide. Julius gets a snap, looks to his left, throws it deep, has a man out there, and it's just overthrown. Number 45 was behind the defense, Tanner Grease, but it is a turnover on downs. Good ball there by Kane Julius, but just over the head of his fullback. Sorry, tight end, sorry. But the Jays' attempt at the 4th and short does not pay or does not cost them anything, except, what, 20 yards of off? Yeah, 20 yards of field position. But at this point in the game, with 7:45 to go third quarter, the ball is more important than where you're at with it, because both offenses have kind of been clicking to this point.
Tale of two halves, though. Defense has come out of second half ready to go.
Second half's been a little clunky for sure. Jays have the spread pistol. McCarty gets the snap, fakes to Pearson, rolls left, looks to run, gets across the 30, gets a nice block, gets to the 40. Gain of 16, 14? 14. Gain of 14 for Cole McCarty.
First down for the Jays.
Nice job of him telling his receivers out in the route that he wants them to block, so he just tucked it and ran. Well done there by the Jays offense. Spread look. Pearson to McCarty's right. Now he shifts to the left. McCarty gets the snap. Hands it, fakes the handoff up the middle to Pearson. Keeps it himself. Gets about 4. See where they mark him. They mark him gain of 3 for McCarty. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Jays. Jays break the huddle. Same look. Spread pistol. Play clock running low. McCarty gets the snap. Hands to Pearson, who tries the left side. Gets across the 45. Brought down at the 40. Oh, and someone's down over there. 47. Ooh. Gain of about 3, but there's a J down.
We'll step away again.
You're watching Fuller.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Sitzman Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
We're back. Landon Knipe was the injured Jay. He was able to walk off with a little bit of assistance from the trainers. Like Josh said, shout out trainers. Maybe just got rolled up on the block or the tackle. Hope he's okay. Jays have 3rd and 4. Trips to the far side. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, goes up the middle, gets across the, and there goes Cole McCarty. Gets across the 50.
10-5, touchdown Jays.
And he gets that seam like we've talked about, and once he gets through that wave of people, he's not going to get caught. Cole McCarty takes the 3rd and 4 run. 54 for the touchdown. See, when these kids start running that fast, though, I can't say words that fast. So I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to say there they go. Nice run by Cole McCarty, 54-yard touchdown. Gives the Jays a little bit of breathing room that they haven't had yet this evening, which has got to be nice for the coaching staff down there.
Lining up for the PAT.
Snap is good. Hold is down, and the kick is low.
No good.
No good. So with 7:10 to go, the Jays lead it 27-12. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Why do we have so many accounts?
Have you seen the bread?
And all from different banks?
Hi. If you move all of these accounts to Prime Bank, it'll make it easier to manage, leaving you more time for the things you enjoy.
But how'd you get in there?
Because at Prime Bank, we're family. With Prime Bank, get rewarded and earn more your way. Member FDIC.
So we're back. 7:10 to go here. Jays have a 15-point lead. The offense and the defense are playing nice complementary football here to start the third quarter. Kind of like what they did last week at Akron. Jay's crowd's fired up.
There's the kick.
Fielded at the 5. Gets across the 10, out to the 20. Oh, there's a seam there, and he runs into a couple Jays at the 30. That was a scary little bit right there.
Right.
Brant Klein on the tackle. Generals will start at the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. That Kane Julius kid has got to be tired every time he gets off the field. But that's what happens when you're a playmaker. You're going to be out there a lot. Generals have pistol spread look. Julius gets the snap, hands it to the back, and it breaks the tackle in the backfield and gets across the 30 and falls down at the 33.
Stumbled.
Turf Monster got him. I mean, I think he got a nice spot there. I don't think it's where he fell down. I think he rolled to that spot. But give him 2. Grant Arns credited with the tackle. Drake Hodgson was in there right away to blow that play up. Just kid slipped out of his grasp. Spread pistol again for Julius. Gets the snap, fakes the hand. Oh, he does fake it. Runs right into somebody.
No game.
Is that Spangler? Yep, Easton Spangler on the tackle there for the Jays. Good read there by the freshman. Brings up 3rd and 8. 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. Sibley has the spread pistol look. Julius gets the snap, throws it right, and it is incomplete. Nice play there by the DB. Is that Jake Bogan or is that Cale Pearson? I think it was Cale hitting him as the ball gets there. Brings up 4th and 8. The Generals appear to be punting. That looked a little false starty. Punt was away. Hits the ground and is caught by Pearson in the crowd. I think decent idea to stop it from rolling, but a little dicey idea.
That did look like it was going to keep right on rolling quite a ways. So
I mean, it did probably save them 15, 20 yards of field position. Jays will get it at their own 33. Defense came to play here third quarter. 5:33 to go. Jays still have a 15-point lead.
Actually catching that kick on those punt returns can really make a difference on that field position game.
Oh, yeah. Those are what they call in the biz hidden yards.
Yep. A lot of times overlooked, but important.
Jays have the spread look. McCarty gets it. Fakes to Pearson. Nice pancake there by the right tackle. That Drake Hodgson, he just ruined somebody's afternoon / evening. As it is, McCarty gets 2. Sorry, I played line in high school. I love a good trench war.
And those guys never get the credit they deserve.
Especially when I actually see it happen.
There's a reason there's those holes for those runners to go through.
Oh, yeah. Jays are doing a good job this half, too, of bleeding that play clock down, shortening this game with the lead. McCarty gets the snap, fakes to Pearson, looks to throw it again. Pecos is out there, just out of the reach. Coaches are looking for a flag.
Crowd wants one as well.
No call. Oh, there's a penalty on the offense. I didn't see what it was. Was it illegal formation, maybe?
I missed it. Speaking of missed it, it was so nice having the mic system from the refs.
It was a legal shift, I think, or yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So 2nd and 13 now. Good-looking ball by Cole. Pecos might have been getting held a little bit, but refs didn't think it warranted a penalty, so they let it play on. As it is, it's 2nd and 13. Trips to the far side for the Jays. McCarty gets it, fakes the pitch, keeps it himself over the right, makes a move at the 30, gets to the 35.
Stayed up until about the 30.
Brought down at the 39.
Sorry, 39.
Gain of 9 for McCarty. Makes it 3rd and manageable. About 4.
In the meantime, Knipe was on the sideline for the Jays, trying to make sure he's good to go and get back in there.
Nothing a good ankle wrap can't help, right? Ice tomorrow will probably be on his menu. Jays have a tight look. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson, who tries his way over the left. Let's see if he can get that edge. Gets across the 40. Shoved out of bounds.
Have the first, I think.
Gets to the 44. Needed 3.
Got 4.
Got 4. Or needed 4, got 5. Yep, needed 4, got 5. Kale Pearson got the handoff, knew where the sticks were because he was running straight at him. Knew that he needed to get, obviously, just past him. And he got what he needed and then got shoved out of bounds. Just fast enough to get there. Jays have the power pistol right look. 2 receivers near side. McCarty gets the snap, fakes the handoff, pitch option out to Pearson, brought down in the backfield. Mark him, I think, for a loss of 1.
No gain. No gain.
Where are they putting it? 48. Sorry, 43. Loss of a yard. Calling it. 3:30 to go here, third quarter. Jays are doing a nice job this quarter of eating that clock a little bit. My 80 guess is way off, unless the fourth quarter just blows up. Spread look.
Defenses woke up at halftime.
Absolutely. McCarty gets the snap, fakes to Pearson, keeps himself across the 50,
40,
and there he goes.
30, 20.
You going to get caught? Nope.
He makes it. Touchdown, Jays.
57 yards here for Cole McCarty. I'm telling you, what did I say? I'm not gonna say words. I'm gonna say there he goes. There he goes. Cole McCarty, 57.
General's defense fought to the end though to try to catch him. But
yeah, shout out to the safety or whoever, the kid that tried to chase him down the whole time. Cole's just out here having a day. He's going – his shortest touchdown run has been 49 yards. All of his other runs, are 13, 10, 14, 2, then 58. Oh, okay. Great run there by Cole McCarty.
Wanted to get that average back up.
Right? He's getting mad at us for talking trash. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is good. And with 3:03 to go, the Jays have extended their lead 34-12. We'll be right back.
Places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. Where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Tyler Meekma in Lamar's today.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
We're back on the second 50-plus yard touchdown carry for Cole McCarty this quarter. The Jays have a 22-point advantage late here in the third quarter. For those of you keeping track at home, Cole McCarty has more yards in this quarter than he did the whole first half, so Cole really likes the third quarter today. Can confirm. Jays have a lot of breathing room now. Still can't go to sleep, but here we are. Pake is set to kick it deep. Ball is away. Fielded at about the 5-yard line is Julius. Gets across the 20. Goes out to the right, tries to stiff arm a man, and is brought down by nice pursuit of the Jays' kick coverage.
It was a nice kick.
It was a nice kick. And since a lot of times on returns, teams like to go to their own sidelines, kicking it away from their sideline, the kid had to run a long way just to get to that side of the field. So the Generals will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. Just a little bit under 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. And like we talked about a little bit earlier, the Jays defense likes the second half the last two games to this point. Pretty sure they pitched a shutout last week against Akron in the second half. Under center goes Julius, hands it to the back, who gets a couple yards before he's met by Hodgson. Drake's a big kid too, so once he gets his mitts on you, you're not going to go very far. Second and about 8. Sibley-Ocheyeden comes out with the 4 look. Gets the snap, rolls right, looks to throw. And the ball is completed out to the 32. Nice catch there.
Grab.
Can't tell who that is.
First down Generals, though.
Got my eye on him. The number 3. Let's just say it's number 3. Dominic Tate Marco, they just said. Number 5. Whoever it was. Nice catch down there. Going down to get his quarterback's low throw. Keeping the chains moving. General's got trips to the near side. Gets the snap, pumps it to the left, and throws it deep. Has a man. Complete. Number 5. Oh, the ball came out late, and they're going to say incomplete. Nice job there by Wyatt Kuntz. I think that was Wyatt anyways.
16?
Yeah, well, that's Wyatt. Wyatt did a nice job of playing through the ball. Number 5, Tate Marco, went up and got it, but Wyatt was the scrappier one and ripped it away from him when they were on the ground and they were out of bounds. So great play there by Wyatt. Makes it 2nd and 10. Trips to the far side for the Generals. Julius gets the snap, pumps right, throws over the middle, and it is.
Picked
Enters.
up.
Oh!
Through his hands.
Who's that?
54?
Is that Kane?
Yeah, I think so.
Kane Kearns. Great job to knock it away. He's going to be very upset with himself he didn't catch it. But I'm pretty sure he plays offensive line, so maybe that's why he plays offensive line. 3rd and 10 here for the Generals. Spread look, pistol formation, backfield. Julius gets the low snap, looks left, throws right. And, man, driven out of bounds. They're going to say it was complete inbounds, but it was only a gain of about 5.
Short of the 6.
Be 4th and medium here for the Generals. 1:39 to go, 3rd quarter.
Jay's defense kind of is anticipating that pass game and
Oh, yeah.
sticking to their guys pretty good.
Well, now that it's a 3-possession game, run game's more or less out of the window. Snap back to the punter was decent.
Ooh.
Punt gets away. There was some pressure, though, and Cale Pearson calls for the fair catch, and it is received at about the 35. There's a penalty late.
Flag late.
Not sure what this is for. Talking to a Jay player. This could be.
Maybe some unnecessary roughness.
If it's after the kick, I believe the Jays still keep the ball.
It appeared that it was late.
I'll say it was super late. I guess we weren't really looking that way.
Jays did kind of run into their kicker as well, but no flag on there.
The official's coming to talk to the Jays. I don't know what's going on.
Nope.
We'll wait. I don't know. My patience is waning. After the play, unsportsmanlike, on the Generals, so they'll get 50.
Oh, nope.
Offsetting.
Both ways. Offset.
So it'll just be the ball will be ours at the 35-yard line. So no harm.
Just a little chippiness going.
Coaches are down there talking to, I believe, Easton Spangler, the freshman. Younger kids, so that, just teaching him a lesson about, knowing when to call off the, aggressiveness. Know not to hurt your team.
Right. We got to remember these guys are high schoolers, so.
Right.
It's still a learning process.
Just heard the whole offensive line yelling at their 5th teammate to get out there. That was impressive. We're significantly far away from the offensive line, and I could hear them clear as day.
Looks like Knipe is back out there for the Jays.
That's a good sign. Looks a little limpy, but good enough to be out there. Spread pistol look for the Jays. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson up the middle, gets it across the 40 to about the 41, gain of 6 for Cale. 1:20 to go here, 3rd quarter. So the Jays could run this into the 4th quarter with relative ease if they want to.
About every time we say that, though, they break one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's how the season's gone.
I mean, it's okay if they do that, just being honest, but, hypothetically speaking, there could be as little as 2 plays left in this quarter. Spread look, Pearson to McCarty's left. McCarty gets a snap, rides Pearson up the middle and pulls it himself and goes left. Looks like McCarty took a nice shot out there. Gain of about 3.
A little shy of the sticks, a couple yards.
See where they mark it. Gave him 2 for McCarty. Makes up 3rd and short. We're at 26 seconds left. So this, in theory, could be the last play. We'll see what happens. Jay's got the spread pistol look. McCarty gets the snap, hands to Pearson, who goes up the middle, and Kale does this power back up the middle.
Get that first down.
Needed 2, got about 4. That'll probably be the last play of the quarter, I would guess.
3 seconds to go once they spot it. So
There's
we
the
go.
clock, and after 3, the Jays lead it 34-12 with the ball. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
The best and easiest men's shopping experience in Northwest Iowa. Measures in the middle of downtown Le Mars. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m. Let's go Jays!
We're back. Start of the fourth quarter. Got some fantabulous popcorn. Jays have a first down and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Have a 34-12 lead on the Sibley-Ocheyeden Generals. I spy Cale Pearson on the sideline. Probably just to get him some rest here, considering he has like 23 carries on the night. McCarty to Bogan up the middle. Nice hard run there by Jake Bogan. Gets 6 yards. 5 yards? 5 yards. Nice job there by Bogan, doing what he can with his run. Again, I think it's probably fairly easy to guess that the Jays are going to probably try to take some air out of this ball and get out of here with a win. Jays have a spread pistol look. McCarty gets it, hands to Bogan up the middle, gets inside the 45, inside the 40. Nice run there by Bogan.
Yeah.
48
nice
to the 32, 16 yards there by Jake Bogan. Nice little quick feed he's got in the hole right there. Jays again doing a nice job of bleeding that play clock down to 10 before they even break the huddle. Spread pistol look. McCarty snaps it with 3 seconds. Hands to Bogan, who makes the first man miss with a nice move in the backfield, but will still end up losing about a yard.
Whole bunch of generals there to meet him.
I mean, if you're the Generals at this point, you got to just assume. I mean, granted, the Jays have thrown the ball, I think, 3 times. But even now with a 3-touchdown lead, you got to just know, you got to at least sometimes sell out for the run, because I don't think the Jays are going to put it in the air very much. And we're more notorious for, we're more or less between the tackles. So, like you said pregame, they got nothing to lose really, so you might as well go for it. Spread look, Bogan to McCarty's left, gets the snap. Oh, well, there's a pass attempt, but McCarty tucks it and runs, gets inside the 30. There's a penalty on the play, and McCarty breaks a tackle, gets inside the 5. But I think that's all going to be for naught. Mason Small is all confused about what he did. Jays are marching backwards, so I think the 30-yard run will be all for nothing. We do have a hold on the offense, so that'll make it second and about 21. Ish.
Jays got to get these penalties
under control.
Figured out. I mean, they so far haven't hurt too badly this game, but you'd think they'd want to be getting that straightened out.
I'll say it's not week 1 anymore. It's week, 7? It's 6?
6.
Jays have the spread look. Bogan to McCarty's right. McCarty gets the snap, rolls right, looks to throw. And he eats it and takes the sack. He'll lose about 4 yards there. Tried to look, tried to get rid of it. Did the smart thing, though, clockwise, just ate it. Took what he had to and keeps the clock running. We're about 9 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. 3rd and 24.
Real long.
They're at the 46. They need the 22 for a first down. 24. That was a decent guess. Sorry, hyping myself up on my observation skills. Trips to the near side. McCarty takes a snap, fakes the pitch to Bogan, goes up the right side, gets a nice block, gets a cut, gets to the 31. Mark him at the 30. Gain of 16 for McCarty.
I mean, still 4th and long, but not nearly as long as it had been.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's 4th and McCarty comes up a little ginger. Jack Roberts will come in for Cole McCarty. Hopefully Cole just got a little twisted. Nothing too bad. Be 4th and 8. Jays have 7 on the play clock. They better get set. And the clock does run out, and it is a delay of game on the Jays. It'll make it 4th and 13 now.
Now you wonder if they'll just kick on it,
Yeah. I mean, up 3 scores with 7:50 left. I mean, worth a shot.
Not a great place to punt from. Kind of close. Doesn't look like they will.
Roberts gets the snap, hands to Bogan, who goes left and is met in the backfield and is twisted up. That looked kind of ugly. Going to lose a couple, does Jake Bogan. There'll be a turnover on downs for the Jays. Generals will take over at their own 42-yard line. 7:44 to go here, fourth quarter. Not over yet, but the Generals are going to need to play with some high urgency.
And their defense did their job. They got the stop. And
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only been, other than the 2 big runs by Cole McCarty, the defenses have played very well in the second half. So
you got to wonder if the Jays do stop him here and get the ball back fairly quickly. If Cole will, even if he is good to go, maybe they'll just try to preserve him with this lead. And
I would guess if the Jays get a stop and a turnover with the 3-score lead still, I would doubt we see Cole McCarty again. Sibley-Ocheyeden with the snap, looks left, throws it over the middle into triple coverage, and it is intercepted by Dylan Pecos. And it is returned by Dylan Pecos to the Jays' 44-yard line.
I guess we'll see what they do now.
I mean, Cole is still sitting on the bench, so I would highly doubt he's coming into the game.
Oh, yeah. Again, training staff does a wonderful job.
Absolutely. And like you said, why risk it? Cole's carried the ball 18 times tonight already, and we have a 3-touchdown lead with 7.5 minutes left with the ball. I don't really see a need to put him back in if he's not 100%. We pulled out the running back, we put Kale back in. So, I mean, if you need a bell cow, Kale's a pretty nice bell cow. Jays come out with the spread pistol look.
Not that Bogan's anything to.
Oh, no. Jake Bogan's a heck of a running back. Roberts gets a snap, hands to Pearson, who looks left and makes the cut, gets to about the 50. They'll mark him at the 50, I think. Gain of 6.
49.
Nope. Gain of 5. Like I said, Cale did a nice job there of getting what he could, staying in bounds, keep that clock going. 7 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Coach Schindler's team's doing a nice job of bleeding that clock, getting to the line about 10. They should probably use a little bit of urgency here to get the snap off. Under 5. Roberts does get the snap. Pearson does a nice move in the backfield, but he's going to lose 3 of the 4 yards he got. Sorry, he lost 4 of the 5 yards he got. Brings up 3rd and 9. Like we said, the Jays don't really need to worry about points anymore. They just need to worry about having that clock hit 000.
Cole is up and walking around too, so that's always a good sign.
That is a very good sign. Roberts gets the snap, almost, kind of. Looks to throw, throws it to nobody in particular. That was kind of a disaster from the start. As it is, it's 4th and 9. 5:57 to go here.
Looks like the Jays are getting ready to punt.
I mean, yeah, the Jays can pin them deep here. That'd be okay.
Unfortunately, the incomplete pass stops that clock.
Pearson is the punter for the Jays. He had a fake last week. High snap. Nice job by Cale to reel it in. Gets the punt away. Bounces at the 36 and takes a J bounce to about the 34. Punt of 21 yards. Not terrible. Got the ball back on the other side of the field where the Generals are going to have to take it longer than they want.
Both teams still with 3 timeouts each, so...
55 seconds, goodness gracious. 5:50 to go here, fourth quarter.
You just missed that 0.
Yep, my bad. Generals come out. They got that power backfield, tight look.
Haven't seen that since the beginning of the game.
Nope, Eddie Venegas was late running onto the field there. Nice carry by the Generals up the middle. Gain of about 7. Number 3, Dominic Marco.
Gain what, 7?
Yep. I mean, with that, like with these play calls, not saying that they're throwing in the towel, but maybe trying to work on a few things down 3 possessions. Marco with another carry over the left. Nice hole there. And he goes across the 50 to the 40. Breaks the tackle. Loses the ball. That is unfortunate because I don't think he was going to get caught.
We had one that was going for him yet. I think Jack Roberts was trying to cut him off, angling it, but...
Was that Wyatt Kuntz over there that kind of disrupted the run and made him lose the ball?
Not sure if it got jostled out of there or if he just lost his grip.
Either way, it's a run of about 30. Could have been a 60-yard touchdown, though, so we have a stoppage in play. Jays call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Marcus Lumber's showroom offers you an experience like no other. So when you're thinking of replacing your windows, Marcus Lumber is sure to help add clarity for the decision best fit for your home. Featuring Thermotech premium windows, they will show you quality, energy-efficient options. Made in the upper Midwest, Thermotech knows a thing or two about the temperature extremes that we face. So expect more energy savings, more beauty, and more comfort with Marcus Lumber and Thermotech windows.
1st and 10 Generals at the Jays 26. Marco's had a nice couple runs here on this possession for the Generals. Gets the snap, tossed to the right. Gets across the 25, down to about the 20.
Moving the ball pretty well on the ground right now.
Right. That was number 2, Dawson Byer. They're getting close to the red zone, right on the fringe of it. 4:45 to go here in the ball game. Generals come out in that power-tight backfield. Julius gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw under heavy pressure. Throws it deep end zone into a lot of coverage. There were 4 Jays and 2 Generals back there. Kind of just threw it up and hoped for the best. Good sportsmanship there by 45. Tanner Grease.
They're definitely missing that receiver, though.
Oh, yeah. The injury to Dawson Craik has definitely hurt the General offense here in the second half. So they haven't really moved the ball without him.
I mean, they're getting the run game.
Oh, they're doing, yeah, the run game now. Nice handoff to the deep back who's inside the 10, and Marco's going to take it into the end zone from
Touchdown
20 yards out. Any flags on the field?
I see none.
I see nothing. So Dominic Marco from 20 yards makes it 34-18.
Trying to breathe a little life back into the Generals.
Generals have yet to successfully complete a conversion after a touchdown. Going for 1, which would make it a 15-point game. Running a man on late is the Generals. Snaps a little high, but the hold gets down, and the kick is no good. So with 4:19 to go here in the fourth quarter, it's 34-18. We'll step aside and be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
Welcome back. 4:19 to go here. Fourth quarter. You got to assume that the Generals are going to try an onside kick here, some kind of pooch to get the ball back down 2 possessions. Jays do have their hands team on the field expecting something like that. They kick it deep, though, and I guess you better get back there and get the ball. It is picked up by Cale Pearson at about the 8, tries to make a move, and just wisely steps out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Mark him at the 13. You know that hurt Cale's soul a little bit to step out. I think Cale likes to just take a beating, but didn't want to take an unnecessary hit with 4 guys running right at him, so he wisely dipped out of bounds. 4:15 to go here, fourth quarter. Depending upon what the Generals want to do with their timeouts, the Jays could probably run this game out on this possession.
2 remaining for Sibley-Ocheyeden and 3 for the Jays.
I see Cole McCarty still on the sideline, so it's Jack Robertson at quarterback, which I think is the smart move. Now, if we mess something up and Sibley-Ocheyeden gets it within 1 score, I could see them putting Cole back in. Snap is caught by Roberts, and Pearson slips at about the 9, so he'll lose about 4 there. I mean, the Jays are just trying to get to the finish line now, but don't want to fall apart too much.
Don't want to
count the eggs before they chicken.
Out. Yeah. Never know what can happen.
Uh-huh.
We had some real quick scores to start the game.
Right. Jays have the spread look. Roberts and Pearson in the backfield. Roberts gets the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, gets up the middle. A nice run by Roberts. Takes a hit at the first down marker.
I mean, it is football.
That's true. And we have a couple down Generals in the backfield. While they're down, we'll probably step aside. We'll be right back.
At Lamar's Agri Center, we offer a full line of agricultural products including precision agronomy and application, grain storage and marketing, seed, animal feed, bulk grass seed, and lawn fertilizer. We pride ourselves and are committed to providing the best customer service and building long-term relationships with our valued patrons. Call or stop in today. Our agronomist, Brandon Fisher, is ready to discuss your needs, helping to develop a plan for your long-term success. We will continue to be your partner in the field. Lamar's Agri Center, where your success is our top priority.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance, from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
Welcome back.
The injured Generals were able to get up and both walk off under their own power, which you like to see. As it is where they marked the ball, it's 3rd and about a half a yard.
3:18 to go.
I just have caught myself saying as it is a lot today, so I'm going to try next time to not say it as many times. Got to come up with a better catchphrase, like Kachuga, like they do on cars. Shout out to...
I thought it was Kachow.
I don't know. Isn't Chick Hicks's Kachuga?
Maybe.
Isn't that his name, Chick Hicks? I don't know. Disney's where it's at. Pixar I'm not as good at. Clock is winding. 3 minutes to go. Jays wisely have 20 seconds on the play clock. They're going to eat up as much of that as they can.
Robert's just standing there with his hands on his hips, waiting for it to go down a little bit.
Roberts gets the snap, hands to Pearson in the backfield, and I think they were sniffing that one out. They lost about 4 yards there. Cale Pearson's had a tough second half. His last 3 carries have gone for a negative 12 yards. But when the whole defense knows you're probably getting the ball, not a whole lot you can do there. I'm going to guess the Generals took their second timeout. They got one left?
Must have.
You might as well just stay here.
No, that might be their first.
Their first timeout? I don't know. 4th down? Yeah. I mean, you go block this punt, and you have another chance at an onside kick.
Never know what will happen.
This game's not over yet.
Jay's just trying to get out of it without any more injuries than what we've had.
Yeah, the second half's been a little ugly, injury-wise, for both sides.
The largest student fundraiser for the Gehlen Catholic Jays, Jay Walkathon, will be held on Friday, October 11th. Students will be collecting donations and prayer intentions for one more week. Parents, grandparents, and community members are invited to join us for the day. For schedule and additional details, check out GehlenCatholic.org.
I'm going to call it right now. Kale's faking this. I mean, it would not be very smart to do, but I'm calling it.
Not in this field position, right?
I mean, I don't know. Gambler, Coach Westhoff.
That'd let him back in real quick.
Right. Snap is good.
Ooh.
Kale has some pressure, gets it away, takes a nice J bounce.
And roll.
And it gets into their territory.
Rolling.
I'm not sure who was doing a push-up over the ball. Is that Easton Spangler? Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm going to give him the credit for it because I could see him doing that.
Generals take over at their own 47.
2:30 to go here. I wonder if this score that they just had will have them open the playbook up again and start throwing it around.
Going back to that formation they started the game with was fairly successful, but it doesn't look like that's what they're coming out.
They do come out with the spread pistol look. I mean, at least incomplete passes will stop the clock. So quarterback draw up the middle for Julius, who's got a lot of running room. Is just going to beeline out of bounds, gets about 8 yards.
Sideline. Keep that clock conserved.
Got what he could, got out of bounds. Good ball player.
Smart decision to get it out of bounds.
Like we talked about, if you're the Jays, you don't just want to let them score, but you don't want to get beat deep. Just, yeah, tackle them in bounds if you can. If you can. Excuse me. Dang. Root beer I had earlier is catching up with me. Spread look. Julius gets a snap, swings it out to the right. Tackled right away by a herd of Jays is number 4, Tristan Wingate. We have a stoppage in play. Timeout, Generals.
Flock of Jays, I think, right?
Flock of Jays, herd of Jays. I don't know. We'll just stay here. 3rd and 2, no gain. Flock sounds good.
Birds, right?
Yeah.
Save the date and mark your calendars. Friends of Gehlen Catholic Ball will be hosted on Saturday, March 29th, 2024.
2025. 2024 was 6 months ago.
This is the school's largest fundraiser. You can enjoy a meal, entertainment, live band, and fellowship.
Well, looking forward in this game, with the Generals burning a couple timeouts on this possession, if the Jays are able to get the ball back without the Generals scoring 2 touchdowns on top of 2 two-point conversions, they could probably almost just knee the ball out at this point because there's, I'm pretty sure, 2 minutes to go? 2:12 to go. And then the Generals can only stop the ball or the clock one more time. You'll be able to eat 1:20 on 2 kneel downs. So all the Jays really got to do here is just burn some clock up. Generals have a late sub. I guess flip a formation.
Yeah.
Julius gets a snap, pumps left, looks right, gets flushed, throws it deep into quadruple coverage. And it's off the hands of the defender. Brings up 4th and short. Pretty much the ball game here. The Generals are going to need 2 yards.
4th down. Trying to play that sideline on that pass to continue to conserve that clock, but didn't work out for him.
When the Jays know you're going to have to try to throw it deep at some point, so they're not going to get burnt deep. Trips to the near side for Julius. Gets the snap, looks left, throws left, has a man open, caught at the 40. Brought down inbounds right away by a couple Jays over there. Looks like Roberts.
Did get the 1st down, though. You could tell he was trying to get to the sideline.
Right, just running straight that way. Nice job by the Jays of keeping him inbounds. There's the clock wind. Trips near side. Julius gets the low snap, looks right, throws to the sideline, has a man dropped at the probably a good thing he dropped it because Jake Bogan was right there to tackle Tanner Grease right away. So that would have been a lot of time eaten up, or they would have had to take their last time out.
And for not much of a gain.
Exactly. Only getting, 3 or 4 yards and wasting probably 20 seconds or a timeout.
Right.
2nd and 10. Spread pistol, look for the Generals. Julius gets the snap, looks to his right, looks to run up the middle, just throws it to the left. Complete at about the 32. Gain of 7.
3rd and manageable.
31, gain of 8. Yeah, 3rd and short. 1:42 remaining here. 4th quarter. Generals trying to make it interesting. Spread pistol for Julius. Gets the snap, looks right, scrambles left, throws it deep, has a man, caught at about the 5-yard line. Don't know who that was, but it's inbounds, so they got to get up there and be efficient with their time.
He had a lot of time to throw that.
We hear a lot of whistles, and there's a timeout on the field, and it's by the Generals. That's their last one, I believe, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
So the Generals are out of timeouts with there's a timeout clock up there for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, not a ton of time to work with, but.
So, I mean, if they punch this in, they're going to be froggy. But if they don't get the onside kick, the Jays can just kneel out the game now. So, first things first, though. Jays defense is going to bow up here at the 5 and not let them in.
Gehlen Catholic volleyball varsity girls will be back in action. Actually, it's all 3, triple header. C Squad, JV, and girls varsity all home Tuesday, October 8th against Akron Westfield. It should be a good game.
I don't know how real this is, but this says that MMCRU beat Akron 14-7. I don't know how real that is, so don't quote me. My Braves, apparently what I read earlier was incorrect. It said 18-0, but they lost 46-6. So
might not be the most reliable.
I don't know. Trips to the near side for the Generals. Gets the snap, looks left, has all day, throws it short right. Is he able to ease it? He is into the end zone.
Generals.
Number 3. Dominic Marco able to power his way into the end zone with 1:25 left.
Not giving up.
Nope. This is a humongous 2-point conversion here, though. Can get it to 1 score. Jays are able to keep him out of the end zone. It's still a 2-possession game with 1:20. So this is just as big of a play as the last touchdown play was. They have the spread pistol look for Julius. Gets the snap, looks to his right under heavy pressure, throws it in the back, and it's complete. Number 5, Tate Marco, makes it a 1-score game. Not over yet.
1:25 to go in regulation.
Yep, Jays lead it 34-26. The biggest play of the game is going to come right here on the onside kick. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to try to onside kick it.
You got it, right?
I thought they were going on the last one. They kicked it deep. Worked out for them, but with no timeouts.
You gotta
do something interesting to get the ball. And like I said, I could see Cole McCarty coming in now just for ball security reasons.
Speaking of upcoming sporting events, Gehlen cross country team will be back in action on Tuesday as well at Kingsley. At Kingsley. Thursday, both volleyball and cross country are in action again. Cross country will be at West Sioux, while volleyball will be on the road to Hinton. Another tough matchup for them.
Oh, yeah. Well, here we go. Speaking of Cole McCarty, he's out there on the hands team, so he appears to be okay, I'm guessing. this is going to be a very tense next 40 seconds. Jay's hand team's ready for the kick. They have a couple guys back just in case they try to pooch it long. There's the whistle. Kicker approaches, and he squibs it up the middle, and Dane Lehman is able to squeeze it.
Grab it and drop.
Just fetal position that ball, make sure it's the Jays' ball. Nice job there by Dane. Starting shortstop skills right there, right? And I think the whole Jays fan base and team took a big sigh of relief there. With 2 kneel downs, they'll be able to end the game. So as long as the quarterback center exchange is clean 2 more times, Jays appear to be going under center. They're going to squeak out of here with a win. Looking forward, next week the Jays will be on the road at South O'Brien Schools, and the Generals will host the HMS Hawks on their senior night. South O'Brien is winless on the campaign going into tonight, and HMS is 2-3 and tied for second overall in the district with 1 loss coming into the night. Well, they're technically in 4th, but they've played less games, I'm pretty sure. They're one of 3 teams with 1 loss in the district coming into tonight. We'll say it that way.
They are Galen's home finale, right?
Yep.
Regular season finale.
And with that kneel down, the Jays are going to squeak out of here with a win. The final score will be Gehlen Catholic 34 and the Sibley-Ocheyeden Generals 26. We'll be back post-game. Well, after this. Post-game, we're going to have an interview with Coach Westhoff again to talk about the game and maybe looking ahead to next week. And, yeah, Jays are able to get out of homecoming with a win.
Horn still hasn't sounded.
There's still 8 seconds left, but they're walking across the field. Jays win their 5th straight. And, yeah, Sibley-Ocheyeden, unfortunately for them, drops their 2nd in a row. There's the fireworks going off.
Oh, I missed them.
Maybe they'll shoot another one. There's more. Can't beat the fireworks. Yeah. Yeah. They're having a day. That must have been an expensive one. Woo! All right, with that, we'll take a break, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the post-game interview along with some stats.
At Lamar's Agri Center, we offer a full line of agricultural products including precision agronomy and application, grain storage and marketing, seed, animal feed, bulk grass seed, and lawn fertilizer. We pride ourselves and are committed to providing the best customer service and building long-term relationships with our valued patrons. Call or stop in today. Our agronomist, Brandon Fisher, is ready to discuss your needs, helping to develop a plan for your long-term success. We will continue to be your partner in the field. Lamar's Agri Center, where your success is our top priority.
Reliance means being dependable. And when it comes to comfort in your home, you want Reliance, from a place you can trust with a product you can count on. That's why Marcus Lumber stocks Reliance brand water heaters. Because with Reliance in the name, it's the brand you can trust. Marcus Lumber has been stocking and installing Reliance water heaters for decades. So choose the name you trust for your home. Choose Marcus Lumber and Reliance water heaters.
Since the 1980s, Colbeck Incorporated has been a family-run business providing their customers with quality wood and feed grinding services throughout Northwest Iowa. Colbeck Incorporated knows that your time is valuable, and they pride themselves on getting the job done in a prompt and reliable fashion. Local cattle feeders have been relying on Colbeck Incorporated hay grinding for 30 years, and Brian and Kevin are proud of their partnerships they've built with their customers. Whether it's grinding, mulch, or hauling, call Colbeck Incorporated today and see what they can do for you.
We're back. Quick stats post-game before our interview with Coach Westhoff. Cole McCarty had 18 carries for a whopping 275 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cale Pearson had like 27 carries for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jake Bogan had 5 carries for 20 yards. The team approximately ran for 462 yards tonight, which is just eye-popping numbers. But you have to give credit to the Generals also. Prior to their big wide receiver going down, their offense was moving the ball pretty much at will.
Mm-hmm.
Being unable to tell who they're throwing to a lot. Stats for them were hit or miss, but the Krakis kid had to have had at least 150 yards receiving before he went down.
Also credit to the Jays O-line.
Oh, yeah. O-line was definitely moving some bodies early and late when they needed to. It was a nice...
You don't get those kind of rushing yards without them.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
And again, nice one with Dane to cinch the onside.
It's nice being able to have your center be the guy that can grab the ball.
We will do a quick commercial, and we'll be back with Coach Westhoff.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Marcus Lumber's showroom offers you an experience like no other. So when you're thinking of replacing your windows, Marcus Lumber is sure to help add clarity for the decision best fit for your home. Featuring Thermotech premium windows, they will show you quality, energy-efficient options. Made in the upper Midwest, Thermotech knows a thing or two about the temperature extremes that we face. So expect more energy savings, more beauty, and more comfort with Marcus Lumber and Thermotech windows.
We're here with Coach Westhoff. Good win tonight, sir.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate that.
We'll start off with, we talked about pregame penalties and turnovers. There was a little rocky part there, I think, toward the end of the first quarter, maybe second quarter-ish. But how do you feel overall the team did with that?
You know, keys to winning any game, no matter who your opponent is, you cannot lose yards by hurting yourself. You have to control the ball. You can't score without the ball. So if you don't take care of it, good things don't tend to happen for you. And, I mean, we prioritize those things every week, no matter who we're going up against. But, you know, we talked earlier this week about Sibley's a good team. You know, they are a good team. They're tough. They're competitive. We knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game. We knew this was not going to be a game that we win early. We put the young kids in. You know, anybody who had any notions of that kind of game happening were fooling themselves. And I thought we approached the game the right way, but little things kind of killed us here and there. And we're lucky enough that we can kind of overcome those things and work around them as we need to. But, you know, towards the end, we had a lot of guys on the sideline with injuries and with various bumps and bruises going on. And depth of our team was tested tonight. And, I mean, that makes it tough on any coaching staff, and that's kind of why we were in the situation we were at the end.
Yeah, we talked about that during the broadcast. We're like, well, Cole McCarty, the starting quarterback, is limping around, and Landon Knipe gets rolled up over there, it looks like, and we saw Quentin Johnson getting looked at. Yeah, we were just talking about how getting to the end of this game was going to be beneficial.
Yeah, and especially with the team that throws the ball. I mean, they extend the game on every incompletion. Every first down stops the clock. I mean, we couldn't keep it rolling fast enough, but thankfully we made it to the end, and the all-important 1-0, we get the win, we get the victory. That's the only thing that really matters at the end of the night. But, man, certainly wasn't a comfortable victory.
Absolutely.
Let's put it that way.
And I know me and you both played offensive linemen back in our day. We'll talk about the hog mollies before we talk about the skill athletes prior to that, but how do you think the offensive line did opening those holes up?
You know, offensive line I'm actually pretty impressed with. You know, I talk about guys having the right mentality coming into the game. You know, Dane Lehman doesn't let anybody look beyond what's in front of him. He does a great job. He's turning into a real leader for us, and I got to give a big shout-out to Dane. He's doing a good job.
Absolutely.
But, you know, Drake Hodgson kind of feeds off of what Dane does, and it just carries on. Mason Small, Kane Kearns, Alex Munoz. I mean, they take a lot of pride in what they do and what they bring to the team, and they – I can't say enough about them. When we ask them to be physical, they get after people. They're feisty, and, you know, every once in a while they get caught holding people or going to the whistle and maybe a little after, but I'd rather tell a guy to tone it down a little bit than try to coach him up to it.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, got to love those guys and the work they put in, and they really kind of showed that they can play with anybody, and it doesn't matter size differential. I think the kid in the middle out there for Sibley was 325 pounds. You know, he's a big old boy, but that didn't faze them. You know, they're willing to scrap with anybody, and it's really kind of fun to watch them go to work and hone their craft.
Oh, absolutely. I gave Drake a shout-out. I saw him pancake somebody, and I was like, yep, they don't get the love. Like, here's the love that the people get. I'll read you these numbers. Cole McCarty had 18 carries for 275 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cale Pearson, his last 3 carries went for -12, but his first half, he went 167 and 2 touchdowns. We ran, now these are rough numbers, but we ran as a team 462 yards today.
Well, you got the math teacher up here. How can these be rough? He should be spot on all this.
He's doing the computery stuff.
That makes sense.
But, yeah, like 460 yards rushing, even as like a run-heavy team, you got to be happy with those numbers, right?
Anytime you crack 400, there's always a point of pride to that. And like you said, it comes back to the work the offensive line does. And, you know, our tailbacks, whether it's Cole, whether it's Jake, whether it's whoever, you know, they'll give the credit where the credit's due. The offensive line opened some great holes. They blocked the dudes they were supposed to. And I'll say it again, Sibley's not an easy team to prepare for.
No.
They jump into a 3-front defense, 3 down linemen. They have 4 down linemen. They go 5 down linemen sometimes. And I mean, it took about all our kids could handle to just mentally, what are we doing, play in, play out, who are we blocking? And they did a great job for us.
Yeah, I mean, stylistically, like we talked about during the game, like they can kind of do both things. They keep you guessing, like they were under center a little bit. They were doing the passing stuff. Like, this is a team you have to be fully ready for the whole game. I think you guys did a very nice job of that.
Absolutely.
Looking
and, you know,
forward.
It's funny, you bring up stylistically how they do.
Oh, yeah.
We force them to throw the ball, which, you know, is probably what they're comfortable with. But at the same time, they started the game running the wishbone offense. That's what I ran back when I was in high school. You know, that's the offense that was created when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. So, I mean, that's been around for a long time. When I saw that on film, I was like, you got to be kidding me. There's still people running this thing. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Okay, looking forward, we have South O'Brien next week. And I know everybody wants to just say that they're not where they used to be or they're a building team or whatever, but still can't take those guys lightly after a win like this.
Well, you know as well as I do, whether the record says it or not, South O'Brien breeds their kids to be tough.
Oh, yeah.
They are farm strong. They have something in the water that causes those kids to grow to be 6'2" and 240, and they just have them growing out of the weeds. So, I mean, whether their record says they're any good or not, that doesn't mean a whole lot. They're still going to come smack you in the mouth. They're still going to play tough football. And if you don't bring your lunch pail and your hard hat, you're going to get tossed around, and that ends up leading to disastrous results.
Especially when you go there. Like, they're one thing when they come here, but there's something wonky going on up there where they know how to ratchet it up when you go over to their place
100%.
too. So.
they certainly play with a lot of pride. They certainly are a hard-nosed community, and they don't take the year they've been having lightly. So every game's an opportunity to kind of salvage some pride, and that means something to them. So
oh, yeah. You got to be a spoiler.
We're going to have our head on a swivel. We're going to have to do the little things right, and we got to get back to playing the way Gehlen Jays play football.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, good win. Enjoy it tonight. Go to work tomorrow, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.